Welcome to Dicefunctional, where a bunch of friends sit around, play some Dungeons and Dragons, and we share the story with you, our wonderful audience. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Love seeing you here. Special warm welcome to those of you who might be tuning in for the first time. Greetings. We hope you enjoy this being your first story of Fortune's Blade. We hope you do. And if you do enjoy it, and you want to check out more of the adventures of Fortune's Blade, you can always check them out live on Twitch. Just search Dicefunctional. Twitch.tv/Dicefunctional. Easy way to find us. Play live every Saturday. Or if you want to check out previous adventures of ours, you can check them out on YouTube. Just search Dicefunctional there on YouTube. We have a whole playlist with all of those up there. And we are continuing to update all the podcast platforms with all of the episodes. Just make sure to search Dicefunctional, and you will find numerous episodes there, as we are on session 112. Just pretty darn cool. So lots of D&D content for you. Obviously, if you enjoy this kind of thing, make sure to spread the word to let people know where to find us. And, you know, you might enjoy some D&D content, but hey, a lot of people also enjoy watching a bunch of friends play video games. We do a lot of that too. Obviously, live on Twitch, where you can check the schedule there. Or you can check us out on YouTube. A lot more of that coming soon. If you want to follow us on socials, search Dicefunctional, twitter.com/Dicefunctional with an underscore at the end. And then we also have a website. We also have a TeePublic store. Just Google Dicefunctional. There's all sorts of cool stuff. Just be sure to check us out and look for the logo. We have a really cool one-shot coming up. We're going to keep plugging that because that's going to be a lot of fun. You ever want to see a bunch of good boys, good girls, good non-binary doggo do awesome things? Then yeah, be ready for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Backers are running a one-shot. It's going to be good. Anything I have neglected to mention that anybody can think of off the top of their head?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay. Well, we finally got everything all set up. All sorts of tech issues handled for the moment. We'll see what breaks first. Well, before something breaks.
Don't say that.
Let's get into it. Connor, take it away!
So, where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers, you guys had just started up your downtime in the city of Trisane. Everybody began doing their own various projects, starting off with, of course, purchasing a bunch of sheep and then a farm. That way you guys could avoid having to pay worry about paying your people. Also, just because you guys wanted sheep for some unknown reason. Upon doing so, you guys then proceeded doing all the other stuff. Gale began getting some surgery done. Ro began more or less taking everything pretty easy, while also creating a new weapon for Maddie, as well as a few potions for them. Mercy tried to reach out to her. You tried to reach out to somebody, I believe. I can't remember what you were doing.
Bothered Maddie, and then I went and took a nap.
You bothered Maddie. Mercy went out and bothered Maddie. Erudite, I'm assuming, learned a little bit more magic.
About it.
Yeah. And Deah went with Maddie and Gale to go speak with Jolly's parents and present them some stuff that they found from Elysium. And in the process of making their way back home, they met some people who introduced themselves as Maddie's aunts, much to the surprise of Gale and Deah. But we had just left off with you guys creating some plans on what to do after your downtime. And the Paladin of Desna, Mercy, having a very strange dream of a person with a very odd-looking eye. Someone who looked just like them. And they had just woken up.
I should probably go back to the mansion. Yeah. I don't want to be alone after that. Brush myself off and go back to way. Out of character, know there's a team meeting going on right now.
Yes. Making your way back over to the estate. You know, of course, that everyone is having something like a team meeting, so you should be. It should be fine getting a hold of them. Everybody else, you guys are still inside of the estate, conversing with each other, deciding what to do next, how to go about things, and when to get back on the road and get back to doing your work. You guys would know, because I believe one of you spoke with Alvaro. You guys would know that Alvaro doesn't really have much work for you right now, and anything he could give you would almost be like busy work. So you guys kind of have carte blanche right now. You can do whatever you want to.
All right.
I know we need to do a few more things, but I think sometime soon we should head off towards Lucretia, or we should meet with the other group, the artifacts.
Yeah.
Right.
So when we're done relaxing in Trisane, we can sail around the southern tip of Lucretia and go to Cronona, and we know Barrett is there as well. Okay, maybe we don't go talk to Barrett.
Did you want to? I mean, okay, I understand, Ro, but don't you want to know what's? It's odd, right? Like,
It's odd, but it is something that I'm not okay. I'm not strong. I know every single one of you could physically hold me back, but mentally, I don't know if you can hold me back from just going like
okay,
fist first.
I have
know,
a thought.
We do still have to fulfill a promise to the mayor at the very least.
Yeah, that's true.
But
How about
I'm allowed my one hit
yes?
you get the one
You get
Or
the one hit.
two.
or two.
or
Who
two
am I
if you guys are feeling generous. Maybe
I'm-
3.
I might be looking the wrong way when that happens.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm small. It's easy to miss. So you know.
Hey, I'm way up here.
No one's
Stop
going.
this.
What was that?
Okay,
What was that?
Mercy.
What was that,
Has
Mercy?
Mercy come in to stop this yet?
No.
So, well, I can't say no one because Mercy's not here for some reason, so I don't know how she's gonna react. But like the rest of us will not stop you. I can't stop you. I'm not.
I'll let
You
you
might
have
be-
at least one. I don't know if I'll let you beat him to a pulp because we kind of need him intact.
It would take
But-
much more than 2 punches for me to beat anything to a
That-
pulp. You
yeah.
could put like a rotten apple in front of me, and it would probably take more than 2 punches.
That's kind of what I'm banking on.
It's more for me.
yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
you're allowed. You're absolutely allowed that. I think. I think it would be kind of.
Cathartic.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, it's definitely cathartic. Yeah. I
It-
don't. Yeah.
so
All things
we'll go to Cronona because we also need to meet the others on Cronona. I think that's where our meetup is to take place.
Do we want to do that one first, or do we want to find?
Well, either way, we'd have to take Barrett back. Though I guess
No.
you could like teleport.
Yeah, I could teleport.
Just throw him into the mayor's house and be like, "Hello, we got him. Bye."
Here's the thing: if where the others are, that other group is, if they have like a teleportation circle, I could easily teleport Barrett back to his home and then teleport back in like 12 seconds. Honestly,
I think I did
well,
the IC wrong.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Nah, that's right, Connor.
No, shut up. You were not keeping AC 30.
Yes. Absolutely. He
I
should.
made an oopsie on the numbers.
Does a
Oops.
28 hit? No.
No, actually doesn't.
I don't know how to make macros. Cody's a lot better than I am. I'm trying to write up Gale's unarmored defense. And
Went very
he
wrong.
unintentionally has AC 30 right now.
Yep, went from
Okay.
13 to 30, y'all. Here we fucking go.
Ideally, we don't need the AC during session. We'll
Did
deal
you bring
with it, we'll
enough
deal with it.
AC for the rest of the class? Yes.
Yes, actually. Okay, so we'll go to Cronona. We'll figure out what to do with Barrett when we're there.
The other
If
group
we
first.
wanted to stop on the way there, I do know, because I know Gale wanted to find a spell, and the Green
Aye.
Faith might have it, and I know a branch of the Green Faith is in Bassus, which is not
mean,
where we would step if we were just
I'm gonna be honest.
restocking, because it's hard to get to. But
If we're gonna stop in Precretia, I think we should do that on the way back, just in case. Because, you know, it's a war-torn country currently, so we might get stuck there longer than we wish to.
Bassus is mostly just like pirates.
Yeah,
They're fine.
Okay, pirates. I'm
They're
gonna
not
point
part
out.
of the war.
I know, but still, you don't know
No
what's
one
going to
goes
happen.
there.
I'm gonna point
Yeah.
out, we don't know what's going to
No, we
happen.
can hit it on the way back.
We can hit it on the way back. We'll still hit it. It's just on the
Gail,
way
did
back.
you want to mention something? Or Gail?
No, I was just gonna say I'm not in a hurry to get it. I can also get it from the Feywild.
Yeah.
We don't need to be pirates for a while if we don't need to. I do have
Yeah.
the pirate hat still.
I am a little curious on how the branch of the Green Faith is doing over there. Because they helped me before. But
Oh, I'm here to help them.
it's been over a
it's
decade at
been-
this point, so.
And I'll put forward the argument of no matter where we go, we have no idea what's gonna happen. So we could literally go anywhere and they could be like, hey, stay. Help.
Oh, hey, Mercy.
Hey,
Is Mercy finally in?
Yeah, I just sent the message in text.
Oh, I was looking at the map of Precretia.
That's fair.
we're talking
by the
about
way-
Precretia.
Why?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
because
there's
we're going there.
No.
the Green Faith. There's a section of the Green Faith in Bassus, and I thought like if they might have a spell that Gale wants, and we're already passing by it on our ship, so we're not sailing over the north of Precretia to get to Conona. God no.
I don't really want to step foot on Precretia. Can I stay on the boat?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah. I
I'm not
we-
Not gonna tell you
I'd
how to
have-
go anywhere.
I kind of have this underlying fear the second I step foot on Precretia, I'm not going to be allowed to leave.
Why not?
You know the whole 7 siblings thing and 5 of them are assholes? I don't know what all 5 of them are at any given moment.
Would anyone be in Bassus? It's like big game hunters and really skilled sailors.
The pirates, Deah.
Really
You can't-
skilled, morally gray sailors.
Yeah.
It's literally a pirate haven because people can't get to it
Yeah.
because it's dangerous water.
Yeah, which means the people of North also can't get to it. I'm just
Land.
saying.
Land.
Jungle.
Walk.
Big
If-
monster.
If
Strong.
we go, we put a
Strong
time
monsters.
limit there. I do not want to spend much time there until, like, you know.
I mean, we don't have to go. Scale pointed out he's in no rush.
Personally, I don't love the idea of going to another plane, but the well, not plane, but like other Feywild sounds pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
It's pretty cool.
Out of curiosity, Connor, you did say that there were places that you could get into the Feywild from the material plane, right?
That is something that you would know of, yeah.
Would there be any way of finding out where those places would be?
Rolls knowledge arcana.
Okay.
It's out of character.
We know it's like probably somewhere in Eches
Everything is
and
fine,
Sioge
everything is fine.
because the Kitsune and Fearble Graces
Oh my God,
were
I gotta
from
clean.
Feywilds, I think.
19 plus 10. So 29.
19 plus 10, 29. Yeah, there are definitely ways of finding things like that. There are. Let me double check the spell wording on this. So there are various spells that would be very good for helping find stuff like this. Powerful ones such as divination. and the such would be great for finding it. Ones that basically point you in the direction of where something is. Legend lore would be a pretty good way of doing it. You would be basically kind of saying a portal to the Feywild, and then just crossing your fingers and hoping Legend lore sends you to one that is nearby. Because the downside to Legend lore is that it just kind of tells you stuff about what you just brought up, and the less information you know, the less specific it is. So if you don't know where one roughly is, you just kind of go, fuck it, give me a portal, and it's going to say, okay, here's one over here, and it'll just tell you. It's a tricky spell. Yes. You're muted.
Oh, no, what?
There we go. We can hear you now. You leaned back too far.
I did lean back too far. That was more what I did.
Your mic just didn't pick you up.
My mic doesn't pick me up. I did read the book that I got Gale on the Feywild.
Yep,
Would
and
that
that book had no mention of any portals.
Okay, that's fine. No, I was saying, would that help with legend lore?
It helps with information about the Feywild, but it doesn't really help
That's fair.
with portals itself.
Okay. So I'll say, well, I can maybe find some information about that. I have nothing else to do, to be honest. We did a bit of research about things and trying to find some information about other things, and we didn't find anything. So I'll see if I can find something about portals.
I will say, technically locate object could work for finding the exact location of where something is too. Because a portal is, by all definitions, an object.
But
it's not really one
locate
you can
object
lift.
has to be within a certain range.
That is the issue.
Just say something. I have a thought, but just say something. Say what you're gonna say first.
Oh, so those are my gloves, right? From Danae? Sick. I know what those do. Let me go in the library on the Sky Island and let me touch every book they have on the Feywild, and let's see if I can find a portal on this side.
Just suck up the knowledge.
We were gonna go there, so yeah, I'll let you know when we go there. I mean, I'm gonna. So I have a thought.
Yeah,
Connor.
she's right there.
Yes, Rose right here.
Really glad the hive mind is in full effect.
Can I use legend lore to find a general location and then use locate object once I get there?
Yeah.
Would that work? Okay, cool.
Legend lore will point you in the direction of where one is because lore is pretty definitive about its phrasing, and then locate object will tell you where it is past that point. Now, as for how specific legend lore will be, it depends entirely on how much information you have at that moment in time.
That first, Mercy. You can tell me anything you find.
I'm gonna touch so many books.
I'm very jealous. I'm not going to lie. I am extremely jealous.
I know outside of it, there's a limit. Don't worry.
What?
I was about to say, I know not to press everything with these gloves. Don't worry.
Well, there's a limit for my patience, certainly. No, the big thing is you can't just slap your hands on the book. There is a motion to activate it. So literally what you do is you grab the spine of the book and then you flip through it, you riffle the pages, you go like that.
Don't worry, guys. I'm just gonna touch everything. These are used for stealing shit in Vermune. Oh shit. These would have been useful when we went to steal the stuff.
Could have. Maybe for the next one that we go and steal from.
Gail, do you just assume we're gonna steal from another Vermune factory?
Alright.
Are you gonna unionize them too?
I don't know. The first one happened by accident, to be completely honest.
Can't wait for my Shadowrun campaign that suddenly appears in this game.
Yeah.
But my vote on what we do next, don't make me stay in Bakusha long. That's pretty much it.
It's a fair demand.
when I go back, I have plans. Not this.
I think we have plenty to deal with before we deal with Lucretia. We got really, if we think about it in any sort of order, we've got figuring out exactly who these others are and what they're doing with these objects. We got to do the thing for the one mayor because we promised we'd do it, which includes letting Ro hit people, which I'm always here for.
Don't
After-
put your hand up. It's okay, Mercy. Don't worry about it.
After that, I don't know. I
Don't worry.
haven't really thought past that.
Well, I want you to listen to me carefully. You can beat the shit out of him as long as you heal him, including shooting him.
Shoot him?
Sure.
Wow.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Don't make me bring out the stick of truth.
I mean, I can help with the healing.
I don't have spells.
Well, I know that's
I
a
only
lie.
have- It's only Featherfall, and I can only do it when we need it.
Well,
Alter shape. Never heard of it. I don't have
Wow.
them. Yeah.
why do you try to lie to me?
If I was really trying to lie to you, you wouldn't know. So, what I'm
I
doing
can
now
beat
is...
you with the stick of truth and find out.
Oh yeah, beat the party member that most resembles a child in height
No.
and stature.
Can I tell you something, Jill? Jill? Who's Jill?
Who the fuck is that?
Who are you talking to?
Can I tell you something, girl? I'm pretty sure anyone seeing a child carry a gun would be on my side.
No, that's pretty sick. I personally think we should give more kids.
This is America.
More kids guns.
Can't even
Well, can't just lip in.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna talk after the group meeting is over about this.
Yeah, sure. It's my life. I'm gonna figure this out. No one's stopping me. I mean,
Yeah,
you
you're-
can, but I ask you not to.
Your nearly immortal life.
Skirt past that one. It's fine. Nobody cares.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Said didn't hear that.
I Connor need to bring up one thing to question Jace about.
Alright.
Have you mentioned to the party in game what your plan is when you go back to fight Ko?
No.
Okay.
No. Haven't even. I'm just gonna do it at some point. Haven't even.
That's it. Out of character, I know.
I know it as well.
I
Um,
haven't quite gotten there yet.
question. Is Gale wearing his armor?
No, not at the moment.
Gale, what happened to your armor?
I'm not wearing it. I think I'm gonna go without wearing it for a while.
Okay.
Aye.
What are you gonna do with it?
Well, I don't know. I need to take that antlers off. If nothing else, I'm gonna put them on my helmet so I got more antlers on there. Lots more antlers. Reminds me of my mum. But to be honest, it's pretty good. I was thinking I might sell it back.
I mean, what's
It's heavily magically enchanted and also protects against anything that's necrotic that's coming in.
before you sell it? Can we see if anyone here can use that armor?
I mean, I'd be up to it. Does anybody use armor like that?
Out
Does
of
anybody
character.
use-
We don't even have to
breastplate?
change the size.
I mean,
I will say
it's
I
magical.
do. I will say I do rule that magic items in my world kind of resize.
Yeah.
So don't worry.
It's just like the image of like, bro, like she can't bend her arse because
He's eternally T-posing.
I
It's a
mean,
turtle. It's a turtle.
Sorry, Jace.
no, you're good. I mean, if somebody's gonna use it and wants to use it, absolutely. Give it to him. Does anybody use a breastplate here?
Feel that
Jill,
look of
check your sheet.
contemplation is yes,
Jill,
you
check
do.
your sheet.
I do.
Check your sheet, Jill.
Oh,
I don't know what I wear. This is new. I just got this.
oh.
You have a
It's like
plus
What
one.
does it? What does it do?
It
Am I gonna have to open your sheet?
it says hold on plus
All
one
right.
breastplate.
All right. So it's lightly enchanted. Does it keep you from getting hit with necrotic stuff? Well.
Well, no.
All right. So this one's better.
All right. Well,
Do you want this one instead?
yeah.
All right. Well, I got to go to Asajos anyway. Do you want to come with? We can do some swapsies.
Sure.
All right. Let's go do it.
I will point out one thing about Gale's breastplate, Ro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's made of bone.
It's better than the one that Ro currently has because it really throws off my vibe, if you know what I mean.
Be fair,
What,
my
in bone
vibe.
suddenly does throw on your vibe?
You can paint it pink.
I don't even
We
need
could
a
get it
bone.
colored.
Actually, I do have an idea of what Asajio could do, so you guys can talk with him.
All right. As we're like out the door and halfway there. Oh, by the way, I had a random thought. I got a bunch of jars in the bag of holding. You can change how people are, right? Because
Yeah.
you opened my chest, right? How
For
funny
sure.
it'd be to carry the guy, because we got to save him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could we carry him back in a jar?
is anyone with you two?
Nope. Gail waited until there wasn't nobody else.
I'm gonna have to read a little bit, figure that one out.
All right.
Hard maybe.
All right. I like this idea.
It's a pretty good idea. I mean, if
I
it
mean-
were to fall over, oh no, I'd get kicked. Ah.
Oh no. I was thinking maybe he can't fuss if he's in a jar.
Oh yeah, that too.
Aye.
Just got shook up a little. Ah. Who did that?
I wouldn't know what happened. Then you just dump him out on the floor and refirm him back to how he was, and hey, there he is. Problem solved.
With a nice little spice of "No one will believe you."
Aye, with
There's so
a
many
lot,
problems with
lot
this.
of mental trauma there too, but you're getting back at
Yeah.
him, right?
For sure. I'm into it.
All
He
right.
kind of out of character, out of curiosity. Would his mask remain the same if they did that to him?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I
So
thought.
would he be alive?
Mass remains the same. Just because you can change a form from solid to liquid does not mean that they keep working. So if you liquefy someone's organs, they're dead.
Oh my god.
That's why I said Ro needs to read a little bit.
I don't know science. I'm just here.
Barely no science. I'm just scraping by the skin of my teeth.
There we go. I understand magic. I don't know science at all. I
I don't
just know
understand
where
either.
to hit things. I just know where to hit things and how to not get hit as hard by things.
I think that if we did a new poll in the chat of who is most likely in the group to commit war crimes, I think we might have a new answer here.
Maybe.
Oh, you mean Zero tied for it now?
War
Could
crimes
be.
are fun. But yeah. Rose gonna that's add to Rose's to-do list. Research that.
All right. Good plan. I'm assuming we'd get to the shop in pretty short order.
Oh yeah, easily. So making your way over towards Asagio's oddities, you'd find that Asagio and Cog are present there now. They appear to be getting their shop back into order, as they weren't present for quite a while, and they were trying to do quite a few other things. And as that had been the case, it's kind of fallen into not a state of disrepair, but it's a bit cluttered now. So you guys managed to make your way in, no problem. And Asaji will look over at you two and go, "Hello, nice to see you both.
Greetings.
What can I do to assist you?"
So we have I got a couple things you could help us with. We're swapping some things around, if you will.
Yes.
I got my armor here. So what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna take the antlers off of there and put them here on the helmet.
Okay, that's completely doable.
Alright,
Really shouldn't take very long at all.
good. And then we're gonna take this armor, make sure it's able to be resized down for my friend Ro here. And then
And
Ro,
considerably smaller.
aye. Ro, did you need it colored in any way, or can we modify it slightly so it might work a bit better?
Well, do you have a certain look in mind? Because I have a vague idea of what I could do.
I know in my personal thought, my first thought was like some gold filigree.
So that is entirely doable. I have another idea. What I could do is your outfit doesn't exactly seem to mesh with the idea of wearing a bone breastplate.
No
So-
armor mesh as well.
Unfortunately.
No. What I could do is swap the enchantments. That way, the bone breastplate carried the +1 enchantment, and the metal breastplate carried the +2 and the necrotic resistance. That could work. It would take about a week of work, but it is doable. Or if you do not care about the fact that you're wearing a bone breastplate, instead we could fashion a coat to go over it.
I like option 2.
All right.
Such a little, like,
So-
duster jacket.
A duster was my first thought. So what essentially I was planning on doing is I could make it in one of two ways, either something like a sleeveless duster, and then have the breastplate be somewhat segmented to kind of fit your form better. That could work. Or instead, it would basically be a breastplate with a coat on it, essentially.
I'll leave the creative freedom of that one up to you because I'll be fine with either.
Very well. That will take significantly less time. Gale, I'll finish with their helmet in a day. Ro, I'll finish with your breastplate adjustment in about 2. And I think I could do it both for, say, 150 gold total. That's about all.
I got it.
All right,
And
thank
throw
you.
hands over. No problem. I'm practically rolling in money and I need to spend it.
All right, never a bad thing. I mean,
And
I
Ro,
might
I'm
also
adjusting
need
your
some
sheet
help
right
with-
now.
Might need a bit of help with a tattoo later, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
You ever
I'm
traveled via tree before?
Me? No.
Either of you?
I know magic. I use teleportation circles like a civilized human being.
Mm.
I've
That was
never
a joke,
traveled by
of course.
tree. Just trying to think back,
Aye,
but
it's
no,
pretty wild. My mum used to do it.
wild, like the wild.
Aye.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm already adding the +2 breastplate onto your sheet row. The only thing that can't really automatically apply to damage effects and the like, that's going to be the necrotic resistance. You just have to remember that. Okay, Joe?
Hold on, I'm gonna write it down.
Yep, good call.
There's a setting on your sheet where you can put your resistances too.
And that's what I'm going to add.
I was like, I can do that if Connor won't.
I'm doing
Well,
it right now.
That came across meaner than it meant. Sorry.
Yeah, it did. Thanks, Dick.
I was
Way
like,
to be.
wow.
But yeah, no, I can add that on like super easily. Like it literally, you just it's there. I've ticked a check mark. You're good.
It's like 2 point.
So yeah, under attributes, you can see that you now have the necrotic damage resistance. It's in the spot with the hollow heart, and your AC is now 18. And I'll give you your description for what the breastplate now looks like. In 2 days. So that's what you guys are doing. Is there anything else you guys need to do today?
Not here, anyway.
I need to get
Okay.
incense.
You need to get some incense. That's pretty straightforward. Like, how much are you looking to buy?
A lot. Because legend lore is
That's a lot.
legend lore is 250. Hold on.
Jesus. That's a lot of incense.
Legend lore is a lot. Hold on.
How much does incense cost? A block of incense, typically held in a priest's
Incense that
pack.
costs 250 gold pieces, and 4 strips of ivory that are 50 gold each.
Ivory
See,
just
now
doesn't
that one is a little bit more expensive and will take a titch of time. So,
yeah. So
oh
I'll
my Christ.
the ivory I have because the ivory never goes away.
Yeah, okay. So you still have the ivory, that's great. The incense, we'll say it's also going to take 2 days to get that much
Oh.
incense.
Alrighty.
Because I think the most people have to sell are probably like the 10 gold incense that you buy for like Find Familiar. And suddenly you're coming in and going, give me all of it. Every single bit of incense. I
Of
need
the
a
incense
full
that you
block.
You just come in every day going, have you restocked? Can I buy the rest yet?
Can I have some more?
When do you get more?
It's like that
Just
one
send them
guy that
directly
keeps
to
showing
me.
up to the store with like asking for the same things, and you're just going, "Why do you need this?
What are you doing?
Why do you keep buying these? How do you keep running out of snow shovels? What are you doing?"
Pokemon
17?
card scalpers.
Ugh.
Yeah,
At that point, you have free reign of violence.
not in a customer service position, unfortunately. So, anybody else for the 68th?
Mercy needs to grab Bro, but I'd rather do it on the 69th just for humor's sake.
Nice.
Yes. I'm just waiting, lying in wait.
Okay. Maddie,
Give me a second. I had to reset my
are you
calendar.
still eating?
No, I'm done. I'm just waiting for the conversation to be over. That's why.
Fair play.
I'm not sure what's happening, but
Everybody's doing their downtime stuff.
right.
So what do you want to do?
Ask D. Don't look at me like that, Becca. Don't look at me, Connor!
Jill was like on the side, like. I don't know
Why
what this
must
motion
y'all
is,
bully
but.
me like Christ.
This is your scene.
Look, I know. Okay, I'm gonna go to Deah.
Okay. You're able to find
Oh.
Deah somewhere inside of the estate, no problem.
Right. Okay. So Maddie asked this question to you. So I know that we're probably gonna head out soon again, and I was sort of wondering. She kind of like ignores your eye contact for just a little bit.
Trying not to grin as Deo. Sorry.
Okay. So I might have told my dad about us.
Okay.
It's so embarrassing. I kind of regret telling him now.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine.
Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering, will you go on a date with me?
A date?
introduction feels Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, like, if you're busy, I'm sorry. Like, you don't have to.
no, I'm not busy. But what would we do?
Hmm,
I
I don't know. Like, go out somewhere? It doesn't have to be here.
Okay. Like, where?
Hmm. Maybe a restaurant?
Okay. Food's good. We could get food at a nice
Sorry.
restaurant.
I'm gonna be.
Look, I didn't want to bother you. Like, if that's fine if you're busy. I mean, we can.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, if we're gonna go on a boat for like a month, we could treat ourselves to something nice, I guess.
Yeah. It occurs to me that we don't know how long we'll still be here, and I'm worried I won't spend time with you if I don't have the chance to.
Well, we'll be on a boat together, but it won't exactly be private. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, it won't be. But don't worry. I don't want to tell the others about this because they're probably a little bit nosy.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I know I've lived here now for like a year or two, but I don't know any of the restaurants, so why don't you?
Don't worry. I know some places.
Okay. Well, when?
I don't know what should we do.
Maybe in a few days. We can make sure we have like a reservations. I don't know how
I don't know.
things work. I've never eaten in a restaurant before. It's always been taverns.
Maybe in a few days.
Okay.
What about the 72nd?
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you set that up.
Okay. She just kind of leaves. She's just panicking right now.
Deah thinks for a moment and goes, I need to talk to Ro. And see. Because I don't know what Ro's doing right now. I think she's out.
Get on the way.
I think she's with Dale right now.
Okay. So that scene's over. Jess.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Mercy's gonna go similar to Deah, track down Ro.
Mm-hmm.
Your mic got so quiet.
Weird.
It was like
Ro.
the opposite of yelling. You're just whispering through the manor.
It's 11 a.m. I'm allowed to wake you up at this time.
Okay, so Ro's in her room, and when the door to her room opens, there's just fucking paper on every fucking surface of her room. And she's holding the splendor of the sun, like, yeah.
Can I not
slept.
step on any of these?
Dude, if you... Hold on. Door closes. Ro comes out of the room without the book.
So, bud, pal, friend, I come to you in my time of need.
Go on.
I want to get sick piercings, but I'm broke.
I can get behind that.
Also, you still have a giant pearl you need to sell.
I do. This one. You know, the one the size of a toddler.
Toddler's head. Yeah.
That thing has to be worth it. We're not going to be able to sell it anywhere that's lower than gold.
1 second.
It's good to know I'm not the only person who has Googled the phrase, how much does a toddler's head weigh?
Yeah, I'm the other one.
Connor, I literally Googled how the gemstone stuff works, and Ro has been sitting on so much money if you use the base conversion.
Yeah, what's the base conversion for it again?
Let's see, the size of a small human skull, which is 6 inches in diameter,
Yep.
which is what I assume that is the base value of the gem times 50,000.
Oh! Yeah!
No takesies backsies.
And the pearl is worth 100 gold base value.
Yeah, you'd be looking at a small fortune.
Yeah, Ro's been sitting.
Where did you find this converter again?
I found it in 5 different places just googling gems D&D 5e. Like, it's come
Gems,
up on
D&D
a
5e.
Google site that's a quick reference. It's come up on an old DM Master's Assistants.
That amount
It's
of
come up
gold
on a
made me wanna bite
chat
a
forum
dice.
on D&D Beyond.
Double check the cost.
I
Because you're probably right.
I don't know where it is, which is why I bring it up first instead of just saying it out loud.
Send me the link, you fucking nerd.
Give me a second. Like I said, there's like 4 different links that has all of this.
Can't believe Ro's just been fucking carrying this around. Like, I'll get around to it one day.
Yeah.
Is one of the links that has it. Give me a
Start a
second.
company, we'll run from the Vermune company out of business, you know.
Yeah, Masters.
I mean, we honestly could.
I
That
mean,
much
in
money.
fairness, we're also still running around with a body.
We
Here's
actually
the
buy a
second one that
zoo.
says that.
Love the idea of the little body just being used as like a backpack.
And here's the third one that says it. Like I said, there are 3 different sites that use the exact same format.
I'm citing my fucking
Oh.
sources.
White pearl is
100 gold.
50 gold.
Is it?
Yeah. One page shows it as 50, the other one shows it as 100. Hold on, let me double check the compendium.
I was like, you're gonna have to check the DM's guide. I'm just giving you what Google told
Oh yeah, I'm double checking everything. I'll do the math
Watch,
for
it's-
it. I'll
watch,
tell you
it's like
right
200
now.
gold.
You're not giving us 5 million gold?
I know. I'm telling you right now. There's no fucking way someone here is gonna be able to buy that.
Talk to the mayor. Hey, you got a fence for us?
Hey man, how much? Yeah, it's 100 here. It's 50 there. So it's 100.
Times 50,000.
Ro opens up her new duster and just has the toddler-sized pearl. Be like, "You looking to buy?" I have one.
But, alright, so we'll go to a
Weight
jeweler
value.
that hopefully has at least the ability to appraise the giant pearl. Because I don't know, that thing looks like it's worth a shit ton.
Worst case scenario, I don't sell it and I do use it as a weapon.
You have a gun.
I also have a bunch of knives. Don't use those.
You know, you also have magic and you don't use that.
Hold on.
Ooh, I sometimes.
Anyways,
Oh, they're tiny. Oh, this guy's using a boring standard. Okay. This guy's those are both homebrew. They are not
Thank God.
official.
thank God, because that would
You
have
look
been
at-
so much money.
You look at the author; they're
I
both
know.
written by me.
Billion
And I'm like, it's like a million. gold.
courier.
Year and a half ago, Jill went to a bunch of websites, bought a domain, was like, here we go. I
I'm
own
gonna
D&D
be-
Beyond now. This is how much this is worth, just for my one game.
I'm gonna be so rich in a year. Just wait.
That
mean-
long game, though.
That's how this works. That's how you
Trust-
trick the DM.
Trust no homebrew thing because I did write them all.
Yeah,
There
it's
you
all right.
They're all for my own benefit, actually. I'm very selfless, not selfish. Thanks.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I share all my homebrew content.
Is that what we're going with now?
So how big is the gemstone on the DMG gemstone table?
Welcome to the Toddler Pearl podcast.
The answer to that is it's up to you. I was always kind of going by like the fantasy gem rules, where like they're not these teeny tiny little gems, because that kind of ruins the effect of someone being like, I'm a war mage, this is my war mage diamond, and it's like this fucking big, and you're like, oh, how intimidating. I always say that gems are about an inch-ish, which is not realistic, but it's a fantasy game. Don't worry about it. With that said, this one is still extremely expensive. So I have the cost ready for you guys if you want to go to the jeweler.
Yeah. Well, do you know somewhere we can sell that at very least? I mean, there's no point in going to Copper. We're just gonna get mugged.
I mean, I'm thinking that gold district, you know, rich people, they like jewelry.
And
I like jewelry, so
yeah, we might be able to upsell it if we go there.
be very persuasive when I need to be.
I know, I've watched you. I've watched your work before, though. It's beautiful.
Thank you. But yeah, how hard can it be to find a jewelry store in the Gold District?
There's
Or
probably
jeweler.
dozens of them, right?
Right, there has to be.
It's rich people.
Hard cut to Rowan Mercy, lost in the Gold District. Starving to death. It's been 7 days.
Water. I need water.
Water.
No,
That'd be 400 gold for one drink.
I'm sorry, have you
Water.
been breathing this whole time? That is 10 gold per inhale and exhale.
Yep.
I can't
turning.
afford that. I'm too poor.
Okay, then yeah. Alright, Gold District. Let's...
Yeah. So you guys begin making your way through the Gold District, and it is a night and day difference between the Silver District and the Gold District. The Silver District is well kept, yeah, but this place, you see that the Gold District has street sweepers who regularly keep crossroads and the walks and the roads themselves all clean and well kept. They are all paved with and cobbled. So you guys hear the constant sound of as horses are like clopping their way down the street. The place is immaculate. You see that there are not torches, but like oil lamp sconces that are hanging like street lamps down the roads, lining it very evenly, so the place is always well lit. You guys will be arriving. Let's just say for flavor, you guys arrive kind of a little bit later when the lights are starting to be turned on, and you see that there's a small group of people, all of whom look to be mage adjacent. It looks like they might know like a cantrip, and so they're walking to every single light, and they're just using like a cantrip to light the oil lamps, every single one, like they're tending them. Guard presence is heavy. There are a lot of guards here, and they are all also very well kept. Their armor is shining. It is well polished. It's in beautiful shape. Mercy, as you have the mercenary background feature, don't you?
Yep.
You would recognize that these guys probably don't see a whole lot in the way of action, so they're intended almost like trophies, for lack of a better term.
Hey, Ro. How many of them do you think we could take on before they overwhelmed us?
I mean, judging by the lack of, wear on anything they have, I would... Most of them.
Yeah.
We are very strong.
Yeah. You think if we just, jumped at them, they would jump back?
No, I don't think we should do that.
I'm not going to. It was a hypothetical in this case.
I think that we should be very careful what we do in a rich neighborhood, because they can probably... because we're not... I don't know how they feel about
Blue cloaks.
that, and also, rich people suck.
On that note, actually, Ro, how many of the people around here are just basic human-ass looking people?
That is a fair question, and actually, there are quite a few kind of run-of-the-mill humans wandering around. You see plenty of those, but you also see elves, half-elves. There are plenty of dwarves, halflings, gnomes. Dragonborn are also visible around here. They're not as many, but they are still present. You would see the occasional tiefling, like one or two, but ultimately it's still a fairly mixed crowd. It's definitely not as diverse as it was, say, over in Patricia, or in the Silver District, for that matter. But you definitely do not get the feeling of intentional, planned racial bigotry that is prevalent here. There are definitely probably still some who are unpleasant and do not like those types, but it does not look like it is accepted enough that even the guards enforce it.
Okay, cool. So we don't stick out like sore thumbs.
Well, you still stick out, but that's mostly because you're well-armed individuals who are inside the Gold District. One of you is wearing plate mail and is carrying a great sword the size of most people.
No, I'm not.
And the
It's a
other
dog.
one is a walking arsenal.
It's a dog. There's no sword. It's a dog.
Rose's hands are also very dirty, just let that be known. There's oil all over her hands and stuff. She needs.
So, should we actually look for a shop?
Yeah, I
getting
don't
pretty
think
late.
I don't think there's gonna be a you are here map.
Oh, that would be sick. Why don't they make
This
those?
is not.
I don't know.
This is not Disneyland.
We could we'll fund that. We can fund that later.
Oh yeah. Why don't we bring it up to the governor?
We got connections. We can get maps made. You are here. Okay. Are we gonna look or are we gonna ask somebody?
That's up to you guys.
Do you want to look first and then ask, so that way we don't have to talk to people?
Yeah. I'll take a general just kind of sweep.
Perception.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
Just make a perception check, yeah.
I'm gonna use my luck because it doesn't matter.
11.
11.
17 total.
17 total. Yeah, you would after a little bit of pardon me, a little bit of wandering around, you guys are able to eventually find what looks to be a jeweler's area. And you see that there is a store that is simply called Resplendence, and judging by the glass windows and the pretty shiny things that are sitting there, you got a feeling that's probably it.
You see, if there wasn't a window, I would be like, this could be anything. Either way, we're gonna have fun when we walk in there. But it could have been anything. Resplendence.
Why don't they just name things straightforward?
Right? Like jewelers. Easy.
Straightforward to the point. And just number them.
Standing right outside the door going, this name fucking sucks!
I don't know if my players would be happy with me naming it Jewelry Store 1, 2, 3 through 100.
It's a whatchamacallit?
It's a chain.
Yeah, it's a chain.
But out of
Not
character,
doing that.
out of character, I would hate it. In character,
Oh, for
Messi
sure.
would love it.
Makes things very easy for low intelligence people like me.
Well,
Yeah.
You're definitely the bougier looking one.
Oh, for sure. Rose gonna not kick the door in. She's learned her lesson about kicking doors in. It doesn't work. Open the door like a respectable, wealthy person.
Messi's following it after her.
Okay, as you make your way inside of the building, you see that you are looking at a very well kept store that has glass cases for basically everything inside of it, with well polished and well kept wood that has been stained and is in beautiful shape, making up the entirety of the area itself. Behind the behind the counter, you can see that there are a few people. They appear to be conversing with some customers right now. One of them is like talking about the jewelry itself, what was done to make it, all that kind of stuff. The other one looks to be more of a clerk or something of the sort. The customers look to be rich people. What they're doing, what they're buying, it looks like a ring. Maybe it's a wedding ring. You don't know what. But you see that there is one clerk who is currently unoccupied and is not dealing with anything.
Ro wipes her hands on her pants. Like, oh, okay, I can't touch anything in here.
Oh, buddy, prestidigitation.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, okay. It's on my pants, but we're not gonna worry.
I can do both.
Yeah. She casts prestidigitation on both of them, and you just kind of watch the oil and grease just kind of like peel away like paint.
Easier.
Why don't you ask me when you want cleaned? Of oil.
Oh. Not now. Ro will approach the counter. Where the
All right.
unoccupied.
You make your way over to the encounter. It is unoccupied. You see the clerk will look at you and go, "How can I help you, dear? Welcome to Resplendence. And is there anything I can do to assist you with?"
Ro will motion to Mercy.
I will say, Ro, you are looking at a very lovely woman. She stands about 6'6". She is very much like the Jessica Rabbit hourglass shaped body. She is gorgeous, well built, and you can see very clearly that she has kept herself in very good shape. She looks like that. The inspiration behind the drawing was Lady Dimitrescu, I think her name is.
Have you seen the newest clip of her throwing her table across the room?
No.
How many times do you think I've watched it? I've watched it 100,000 times. I'm gonna buy that game. Just for her. But, oh, fuck.
Motion for Mercy, or do you want to take that back knowing what she looks like?
No, I'm still gonna motion.
Never mind, get out of the way.
No, she'll still motion, but Rose is very much like...
Mercy's gonna smile and go, well, darling, we've got 2 matters of business, actually. If you don't mind giving us a quick hand, my friend has a piece here she would like to get appraised. Potentially sell to the right price. And I've also got a couple gems I need to pick up for custom piercings.
Well, what would that be, out of curiosity?
Which part? The appraising of the stones?
The stones are probably the simplest thing. I am not ordinarily doing very much in the way of appraisal. I ordinarily allow the apprentices to do the work.
You might not want to let an apprentice do this one. We'll get to that in a second. Looking for some Star Rose quartz and a couple of moonstones.
That should be simple enough. You said Star Rose quartz and moonstone?
Yeah, they're both in the 50 gold section.
Okay, yeah. Usually they should be able to pull out some small, nice sets of Star Rose quartz and moonstone, both that look like they could be cut and repolished. They're decent enough sizes. We make sure to only use the nicest of materials for what we use. So these are both valued at 75 gold. You're in the gold district. What do you expect?
I know. I want to see, does Mercy know if she's upselling her? Is there a way to do that? Insight?
Maybe insight, yeah.
Yeah. Watch Mercy roll a natural 1, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
A 4 plus 1, so 5. No, that's exactly what they're worth.
6.
She seems to be telling the truth.
Alright. We'll put this to the side for 1 second, because my friend is the one doing the purchasing, and she may just have you take it out of this if she chooses to sell it. Actually, can we not take it out in the main room? It's a
lot.
it's a lot.
Sure, I don't see why not. She had to roll against you because, to be honest, like that's the thing that someone says before they rob you.
Yeah, I realized that when I said it, but
Bro with a gun on her back.
Yeah, I know, right?
Somewhere private.
Can we go
Can you
somewhere
jewelry
away from
store?
all this? Okay.
Where no one will see us.
to be honest, I could have done persuasion if you wanted.
No, she rolled low. she rolled like a 3 on the die.
I implicitly trust these strangers.
But
Yeah, she's able to kind of like she kind of nods, and she'll bring you back to a small area that looks like it's more like the actual jeweling location. There are a few sets of like small drills that are like held up with like they use like leather belts and the like to kind of keep them moving, so that way you can have like these small drilling and sanding locations and stuff like that. It's a full jeweler's almost like lab if it was, more modern. Excuse me.
bro,
And Ro will remove the toddler head pearl from her bag. Or wherever it's being kept.
Roll me insight.
Okay, I'm gonna do it on the real dice. Let's see. Okay, 15 plus.
You've already beaten her. Her total was a 15 because she's rolling low for some reason. There's an immediate flash over her eyes of like surprise by what she is seeing, and you know for a fact that what you just pulled out is worth a lot of money.
her poker face did not hold.
Her poker face did not hold at all.
Yeah, I've just been carrying this around. It's big.
Pretty heavy too.
May I see this out of curiosity?
Yeah.
And you pass it over to her, and you see that she'll put on some gloves essentially, and she'll start handling it very carefully, and she starts like inspecting it and looking for imperfections along the entire stone itself. And she will simply return it back to you and say, I cannot purchase this. It's simply not possible.
Gold can be exchanged for goods.
Well, I think she's saying
Yes.
it's worth more than she has the ability to give.
If I was to attempt to purchase this from you, I would be selling my entire shop.
Hey, Ro, you know what this means? And Mercy's whispering this down. It means we can sell this in Bermuda eventually.
So, for your reference, if one was to give you a price range for how much you could make from this object, even on the most conservative of estimates, you're still looking at a single stone that could be priced at about 100,000 gold.
Hey, Ro, you know how we're probably gonna cause an auction in Vermune over that body as well? Do you think we should just have our own auction?
We could organize a whole thing. We can get an auction. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Ro puts it back in the bag. Damn it! I was really looking forward to having money now.
I mean,
Well,
Ro,
more money.
think of it as a future investment, friend.
I live in the now.
It would be possible to perhaps cut it down. And she almost looks pained saying that. It would be worth significantly less, and pearls don't get cut down to pieces very well.
Oh no. If anything is gonna make this thing cost less money, it's not happening.
Well, to be completely frank, the idea of cutting it to pieces feels foolhardy to me. At best, I could see it being used to make a single piece of jewelry, a bangle, something of the sort. But the idea of... I do not know what one could do with something of that size.
Out of character real quick. All I can think of is in One Piece, that one guy who wore armor and had a giant pearl in the center of it. That's pretty much all I can think of out of character.
Like that, like Connor racking his brain, you could make, like, if you sold it to a royal, they could make like a crown out of the pearl, like a solid piece of pearl. That's possible, like a bangle, like some kind of a wristband. I don't know, but like pearls don't get cut down. It's not a thing that happens that often, and it doesn't happen cleanly.
If you're gay, you could take an earring thing and glue.
Just glue one earring setting to a fucking pearl.
Could.
Glue it
For
to
reference.
it, and then just hang a whole toddler
The
head
world's
ear.
largest pearl.
It's perfectly doable.
If you Google it, it's 2 foot
It's
long.
in Rose's hands.
Yep.
75 pounds.
Jesus. Jeezy crazy.
But at this point,
You
Mercy
could
will go,
glue an earring.
we'll discuss it with the others if you want to try to do an auction, or you can keep it. It is still yours.
Now that I know how much money it's worth, I would like to get this thing out of my hands as soon as possible.
Well, I know you want
And money into my, not just like for free, but like I want money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
75
so
for
your
each
stones,
set, you said?
your stones.
Yes.
150.
Okay. And that's so.
Yeah. She'll take it from you, and
150.
she will provide you the
Hand it
stones.
over.
Like I said, they're fairly decent size, so they can be cut down to what you require, no problem. And you've got exactly what you need.
Okay.
So, is there anything else
I
I
was
can
deciding
do
if
to
I
assist
wanted
you?
to do
Roll a
something,
wisdom check for
but I
it.
don't think I.
That's what I do when I try to decide if I want to do something or not.
It's more or less. It's more meta-y that I don't want to do it because I know
If
that
you think
this
Ro would
is-
do it, you should do it.
Maddie's family.
Ro doesn't know. Ro doesn't even know that Finn has any sisters.
Ro doesn't know, but I know, but the thing I was gonna do was offhandedly mention Maddie, but I don't think there's any context for Ro to offhandedly mention Maddie because I personally just want to get this
Don't-
fucking shit show started.
Don't worry.
Because I want to know what her fucking problem
Wow.
is. But I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think
Joe
I'm gonna
is
do
setting
it
fires
because
right
there's
now.
no reason Ro would, and I don't want to.
Don't worry.
Be
There's a
meta-y.
chance you can come back to this place.
I'll do
with a
it.
different person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think that wraps up our business. Although you were very helpful. If we need Jules again,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we'll be glad to come back here.
That's just fine. If you require anything, please just
Yeah.
ask for Julian.
Of course. Julie.
You got it, Julianne.
That is my name. But
Most-
you guys, yes?
Mercy's just gonna grab her and slightly tug her out.
Okay, you do so.
When we step out, Mercy's gonna look at her and go, she was really hot, right? Okay,
Yeah.
Ivy was so hot.
it's
Oh
been
my
a while.
God.
And we were looking at Maddie's, like, ethereal ants, like, less than 2 weeks ago. Also hot. I had to make sure my hot scale
Also
wasn't
hot.
getting broken from too much hot.
No, it's. Yeah, no, that.
Okay. Cool, cool.
Whoa.
We should probably head back.
Yeah, anyway.
I don't want to be in the Gold District after night.
A moment of.
Yeah.
Moment of gay panic in the Gold District.
As you do.
Never hurt nobody.
Fuck. So, anything else you guys need to do in the Gold District?
I'll get my piercings done tomorrow, so.
I don't think so.
Michelle, anything?
Girlfriend.
Go closer to your mic, please.
Can I check on my girlfriend?
Speak into the
Yeah,
mic.
you'd be able to check on
Alice,
oh my God,
Alice,
Alice, no
Alice.
problem. Yeah, you can check on Alice, no problem.
No name
You know
and
how many
I'll-
NPCs are in this game?
5.
at least
All of them are
5.
mostly sisters
At least.
and brothers.
Yeah.
Or Maddie's
No in
aunts.
between. It's all family from at least one of these characters.
Exactly.
It's just the same 5 people playing NPCs. They just like put on different makeup and wigs when the characters aren't looking.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah.
Julianne is actually
No.
a song.
I hate it, but I also love
standing
it.
on standing on
God.
Cog's shoulders,
God!
like to get the height right. Yeah.
God.
That
Now I
image is there
can
now.
only think of fucking Julianne with Mark Hamill's face.
I just want to let you know I'm crying.
Shit.
So wait, who does that make her
Oh.
other aunts?
Harvey.
They're all.
Harvey and Avro.
Yeah.
Jim in a wig. Straight up just a fucking cat. This is my aunt.
Yeah, sure.
What the fuck?
This is the, it's the stage play when they use the same actors for different roles.
Okay.
This is the dumbest fucking thing you people laughed at.
Us. I mean, honestly,
God damn.
we're all idiots. It's great.
And
So,
then I had the thought of Hungron playing the role of Minerva.
They get the roles
Yeah.
mixed up sometimes. so Minerva's a person.
But Minerva is playing another person who was already in the scene, so she can't play Minerva, so Hungron has to come in.
Minerva likes to play Demos a lot because it's one of her favorite roles.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Alright. So,
Alice.
moving on.
Calm disc to see if she's in town.
She is in town.
Okay.
Alice is nearby. She can show up at the Lucky Sapphire, no problem.
Yes, and I can still go to the Lucky Sapphire, so I will do that.
Yes, you can. So you're able to head on over there, no
I'm
problem.
one of the few.
Well, one of the
The few, the
four.
proud in the group.
The unbanned.
The unbanned.
So yeah, you're able to make your way over to the Lucky Sapphire, no real issue. You would see that. Oof, excuse me. Alice is present. She's in her usual attire, and appears to be in pretty good shape. Nothing. She doesn't look injured. She doesn't look worn down. Everything looks okay.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good so far. Haven't really had much in the way of problems with the most recent contracts we've been doing, but you know.
She just like sort of points in this direction of the sky. And that. How are you doing with
Yeah,
that?
it's been weird.
It's been weird. Yeah, we were not here, and it's across planes, I think.
Mm.
It's at least in Elysium as well.
Mm. Well, don't think that's a good thing necessarily.
Don't, but we also don't know what it is, and I don't think anyone does. I think all the wizards have been trying to figure it out, but no one's found anything. Did you ever find that dragon?
Oh, we had a little bit of luck managing to find the dragon. White dragon, managed to find it, hunt it down. We managed to get it pretty much down to the wire until it decided to fly away.
Always do that, don't they? Always when they're smart, they run away. It drives me crazy.
Well, it's always the better option for them.
I know. I just worry, especially we're fine. Stuff happened. I was in danger for a bit, but it's fine.
Well, as long as you're okay, that's all that matters.
How long are you in town?
Current plan is a small break for the group. We're not really going anywhere right now, so got plenty of time.
Good. That's good. We haven't had a chance to really do anything since I've been busy, you've been busy, and I don't know. I missed you.
Oh, that's fine. I'm ready. I can do something if you want. If you want, we can go on a date.
Yes, I do.
All right, cool.
I'm not making you roleplay that, so don't worry. Unless you want to.
No, it's
I don't
fine.
know.
You won't have to roleplay it. Not a big
Good.
deal.
I know you don't want to. I don't want to. It's fine. We
That's
go
fair.
do fun stuff.
Gotcha. So yeah, you guys can go on a date, no problem. Spend a little bit of time together.
Cool.
Anything else that you guys want to do today, or am I going to go back to swapping between you guys and finding out who wants to do what when?
I'd say, Gail, do you have anything else to do on the 69th?
Nice.
No. I got to see Hunger on about the new decorations for the greenhouse. That's about all I got left.
Do you have to go to Danos? Oh, we do have to go to Town Garon.
Yep.
But I'm gonna wait until you get your stuff done, Jess. Till Mercy gets her stuff done, so we
I
can.
was about to say Mercy tomorrow morning is gonna get the piercings done, and then she's ready to go.
Okay, then we can go after that.
Okay. All right.
It's
So
gonna
out of
bother Ro
curiosity.
tomorrow as well.
Okay. So first off, I just wanted to check. Mercy, for the piercings, who are you going to for the piercings?
We're back.
Who she usually goes to for her horn paintings, or I don't know. Does Xerxes do piercings?
Xerxes doesn't do piercings. He does tattoos specifically.
Okay,
But
then
you've got a regular. You can go back to your piercing lady.
yeah, she paints my horns.
Yeah. So you show up and you say that you tell her what you want to do, and she'll help you out with that, no problem. And as she's setting you down into the chair to get the piercings done, she's gonna go, okay, I'm gonna need you to hold still for a bit, and if you have trouble holding still, I'm gonna have to strap your head in. All right?
You're gonna make me do some sort of check for this, aren't you?
Yes. I just need you to make me an athletics check. Athletics check.
Oh no, athletics. This is when I roll a natural one from mocking this. 6 + 9, 15.
You're fine. So as she brings out this small hand drill, like with a crank on the side of it, so she puts it up to the horn and goes and starts drilling into your horn through it to actually put in the piercing. You manage to hold yourself in place well enough so you don't have any problems with it. But she literally starts drilling into your horns.
For out of character reference, she's getting a gemstone on each side, so one of them's going to be the star rose quartz, and the other side's going to be the moon. They're going to connect to 2 points in the constellation, and then connect down to her ear on a silver chain, which is just a simple silver hoop.
Yeah, that's not tough.
Not hoop. The upper piercing, my brain's forgetting the name of. Jace, you have a piercing in that area. Which one's
Industrial.
Which one? Just the upper cartilage?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
What's it called? My brain's forgetting.
It's just a cartilage piercing. The one that goes across is an industrial.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay,
Simple
so a
piercing.
cartilage piercing. Okay. You're able to do that, no problem. Who wants to go next for the 69th? Nice.
It's 69.
Okay, Becca.
What?
What do you want to do today?
It's okay. Well, is it the next day or is it like nighttime?
It is the next day.
Okay, sorry. She's gonna go to Ro.
Okay.
Ro's really popular, I know.
High fucking demand today.
High demand, but she's gonna go find Ro.
Okay. You can find Ro, no real issue. She's been in her room basically this entire time working on something. What?
There's a
You're not
there's a little
sure.
bit of smoke coming out from under Ro. Just like a little bit of smoke, not a dangerous amount, just a little bit.
Dale will knock and be like, Ro.
1 minute, and you hear Ro's window open and just frantic like. Ro comes and opens the door. It's like, yeah, yes.
It smells heavily of smoke.
Doing in there?
Drugs.
I don't believe you, but that's not important right now. I need your help.
Which one? Alter state or alter shape?
No. I need your fashion help.
You have no idea how long I've waited for someone to ask me about this. I've got 2 passions. 3 passions. Straight up killing folks. Apparently being a mad scientist now and looking fucking good. Okay. So wait, so what's the context here?
I need like a nice dress, maybe something nice to look nice
Okay.
in for like a nice place to go to.
Uh-huh. Would this hypothetically, would you be alone on this nice venture?
Yeah, totally.
Roll deception.
Hey, yeah, I was gonna say I would like to roll bullshit on that one.
Hold on. Where's my deception? There it is.
You know? Maybe I do believe you. What am I rolling? What do I roll against that?
Insight.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. I'll roll it on here too, just because that's easier. Yeah.
Oh, that's a 2!
Yeah, I fucking believe you. We all have to treat ourselves sometimes. Just looked Ro in the eye and just like, I'm going by myself. And I said, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Totally.
Yeah. That sounds
Believe her.
right. Well, Deah wouldn't lie to me. Why would Deah lie to me?
Who would I go with? Anywhere.
It's a good question. I have my own theories, but you know, obviously, we all need a day, you know. But yeah, I can definitely help you out here. What's your price range? Are we going like gold district?
Maybe. I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ro just closes the door behind her, starts walking.
Okay.
Still, again, covered with shit. There's no mercy
Deah
this
does not
time.
have prestidigitation, so you are just boned.
Yep.
So you guys just start going into the gold district.
And Ro the whole time is like, all right, so what's your like personal like style ideas? I'm very you probably can't tell, but I'm very fond of pink and gold.
Yeah, right. I've never really like bought anything nice for me before, because you know you want to get clothes that work, you know, that you can rely on, but ruffles.
Gotta say, wasn't expecting that
Yeah.
one, but you
I-
know what? It's on the list.
It's like the full skirts. They're so pretty, Ro.
No, I agree. Trust me, spent a lot of time in dresses. It looks nice.
Hold on, guys. I found some music for a shopping montage.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
I can't hear it. Hold on.
Yeah, it'd be nice if music was even playing on my end.
Is it not working? Fuck!
I can't hear it.
Yeah, I had to turn the previous song up to hear it. It was weird.
I have had music, I think, for probably 2 songs. And resetting it wouldn't work.
For whatever reason, the music does not like us.
It does not.
There goes my joke.
Oh well.
Gonna ask request that you remember the songs.
I will.
That you please, and send me a list so I can add them in. Please.
Yeah, that's easy.
Thank you. I'm gonna go back to mute.
Okay. But yeah, you guys are able to go into the Gold District, no problem. You're going to start looking for clothes.
Mm-hmm. Gonna go to a dress shop, I guess.
And Ro will take up the seat outside of the dressing room, like, no, don't like it.
Well, what about this one? She holds up quite possibly the ugliest dress you've ever seen.
I think it has its pluses. I think it has more minuses. Infinitely more bad than good. So we'll add it to the pile.
This is what you're here for. This is what you're here for. Okay.
Rose trying to be nice about it. It's like
it was bad. I drew
Hold
for
on.
reference.
I'll get
I
'em.
drew 3 dresses.
oh, jeez.
I'm only gonna mention 2 of them, but one of them. I think Connor's pulling it up.
I'm working on it.
They're just sketches, but you'll see. You'll understand.
Ro really tries to like school her face to not just be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Just kidding. Ro does not school her face. She's like, that's truly an unfortunate garment.
I can't even describe it well. It's just.
I will say, I do have music playing right now. Can you guys hear it?
There's no audio coming.
I'll
through.
try to reload then.
Okay.
For the viewers who may be listening at home, pink ruffles with
Too many ruffles.
Too many ruffles.
Way
A
too many
purple
ruffles.
Top that is just
And you see, personally, I think if the blue wasn't on the top and the top was not attached to the skirt, it would be okay.
Individually, the pieces are nice.
It would also help if the arms didn't look like they were giant sacks of hay just stuffed in them.
Yeah, it's extremely
Got
puffy skirts.
There we go.
Streamline the top, take the blue off, maybe make it like a crop.
Yeah.
Make it a little crop.
Deah
Like,
then tosses that one on the pile, goes back in, changes again.
Okay. She comes out, she probably goes through a couple different, like, mediocre dresses. But then she comes out in, this green dress that, like, stops at, like, ankle height. It's got, like, kind of puffed sleeves that stop, like, above the elbow and then flare, and there's ruffles underneath, and the, yeah, there it is. And the dress, the neckline's kind of like a V with a little bit of tasteful ruffle in the front and a pink sash with a little white rose on it. She's like, yeah?
Ro
I
is
don't know about-
quiet for a hot minute, just like, okay, I like this one. This works for me personally. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's very swishy. She kind of like swishes the skirt a bit, like, playfully. Like,
I really gotta say, this is very weird. I'm not used to you being like I'm used to you doing swishy swish, but usually you have knives in your hands when you do it.
yeah, it's kind of fun.
This was the third one.
Yeah, that was. It was like,
no.
See?
Oh,
See?
no.
it was kind of. It was like nicer, but like, one's better. Than
Tavern
the other.
wench. That's
Yeah,
what it
A little
is.
bit tavern.
It's very like waitress at the place you're going.
Perhaps. Yeah, so she's like, okay, good, dress. Do you think I need jewelry? I think I might maybe
We can look. I know a jewelry place.
Yeah, we can look. We can look.
Yeah. They know me over there now.
I got a question. Is Deah gonna wear the dress out?
I have to think really hard about this. Yes.
Okay.
But she's gonna change out before they return to the state.
That's fine.
Just continuously swishing the bottom of the dress.
She kind of is. she's got her hands on her skirt the entire way to the. she's trying to be subtle about it, but like you can tell she's kind of been swishing it.
Yeah, Rose just doesn't mention it. It's like I respect that. You know, everyone has their things in a dress. You know.
She's kind of living the dream right now, just a little bit.
I'm sure if we really look, we could probably find you like a little fancy little tiara or something cute.
Oh, I need a bow tie. Not for me.
It's like, well. Okay, yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I'll get one later. It needs to be small, you know, for like a lizard neck.
You know, as one does.
That's one does.
I wonder if they make. I think they make little tiny dresses for creatures that don't necessarily have arms.
Maybe.
I think there's like a specialized store for.
Yeah.
I'll worry about that.
Yeah,
This is your day. This is your day.
I'm gonna stop you right now, guys. There's no pet apparel clothing store that you can buy stuff from.
Yes.
Insane.
Yes. We're gonna start one. That's where the pearl money goes.
It does not own pets in this game. I still think that's weird. Dress up the dog.
Let's go to the jewelry store.
Yeah, so we go to the jewelry store.
Okay. You make your way back over to Resplendence, and you would see that Julienne is there again.
You know, I'm continuing to bring you new customers every day.
The 6 foot tall hourglass body type, stacked woman.
It's fucking stacked. Brick shit house.
Yeah, she is tall.
Oh, totally.
Can I help you with anything?
Okay. So this is Deah. She's treating herself. Going out alone, apparently.
Your hands are covered with grease. If she holds out
what-
like a towel, could you please be so kind as to wipe your hands? Like right now, please.
Yeah, I was gonna wipe. Okay, I didn't want to dirty up your towel. I have pants.
I can wash the towel. The towel is
wash
fine.
my
I
pants.
don't. Yeah, I don't. You left a handprint on the doorknob.
You're
I'm
making
sorry
a really
that
good
I'm-
impression, Ro.
You know, at this point, I'm more worried. I work with these hands now, so this is all
That's
work that I did.
Lovely. Good to hear. So you were here for jewelry.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
What
This
can
is-
I help you with?
This is her look. She's going for the treating
Yeah.
herself day. So things that would go well.
Yes. Maybe a necklace, or do you have hair pieces? That's kind of popular in like.
A hair
Patricia.
piece would be fairly easy, something like that. Some kind of something to keep hair out of the eyes, or in the eyes, depending on what kind of a look you're looking for. Amulets and necklaces, those are possible. It might be better to have some kind of an ear-based apparel for you, as you do have one ear fully exposed, so having some kind of jewelry from that ear could be a good idea.
I'm open to it. My ears not pierced though. I don't wear a lot of jewelry. I'm a very active person. You understand?
Well,
Usually,
dear, that's
I don't-
very easy. Piercings are not a trouble.
Right.
If you don't want to get your ears pierced, that's okay. It took me a long time to get mine pierced. It's kind of scary.
maybe like clip in like an ear cuff or something. No.
Yeah, something like that is very, very easy.
Kind of goes down the line.
But yeah, like how much, like what are you looking, like are you looking for something in particular, Becca? Because Connor can only talk about piercings for so long because Connor does not have any.
I didn't think about jewelry before today, so I'm thinking probably like a gold ear cuff with maybe a chain that goes like around the back, clip on, and then like maybe like a gemstone. Maybe that's too gaudy. Maybe like a gemstone like dangling.
I would say like my thought was like ear cuff that goes to like some kind of a stud or piercing with a jewel in it, and like the chain that just dangles down below between the two to kind of keep that connected look that dangles down a bit.
Yeah, I guess in this world you could just heal piercings.
I mean, yeah, it helps a lot.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to get her ears pierced, then she'll have a hole in her earlobe. I was like, wait, there's healing magic. Duh.
Yeah, it's doable.
Yeah.
Quick
Okay.
question.
Yes.
Could Ro do a ear pierce with the cantrip? With the altar?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want Ro to become the catch-all answer to every problem that exists in this game?
No, but I just thought about it. But if Deah really
It's
doesn't
so
want to get her
easy,
ears
isn't it?
pierced, it's an option.
Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll just get it healed later. So she kind of like goes through like the gemstone options, let's say, and like without even thinking, she's like, "Do you think Maddie would like this? Like this gem? Wait. I mean,
As soon
this
as
is just
Deah
for
says
me."
that, Ro's face immediately lights up and is like,
no, it's
yeah? Maybe
it's
she
just for
would.
me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think Maddie she'd probably dig that. Even though it doesn't matter because you're going by yourself.
Yeah, obviously, I'm not going with Maddie anywhere.
You're going
No,
somewhere
that'd
nice and
be-
dressed with jewelry by yourself, but you
Yeah.
are asking if Maddie likes the jewelry you're picking out.
Just yeah, just
You know what? If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to, but I will find out.
you're not getting anything more from me.
Okay. I know who I'll target.
Whoops.
No, don't target Maddie.
Oh,
don't worry about it.
To rave for a minute there.
The lights in the jewelers start flashing. So
Sorry, the rave music appeared for a second. I wasn't expecting it.
Wow,
Gale comes in with glow sticks and a
What?
whistle in his
Man,
mouth just going.
For a quick out of character second, the ear cuff style you can get, I sent a picture of an example in Dicefunctional chat. It's literally a cuff, you pin it to the top of your ear and it does a pattern down it. Hot Topic does a lot of them, which is why I sent the one from Hot Topic that I know of.
the little dragon guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like
Blue
cuff.
dragon.
Well, it's a little bit different on like elf
Haku.
ears.
You know,
I-
dragon guy.
you know who you're targeting by doing this.
I mean, that's kind of why I said cuff, but instead of going like around the ear, because elf ears are pointed and very different from each other, I would imagine, it would just kind of.
Every elf
around.
character I have ever designed has one cartilage cuff, one piercing, and a chain connecting it. It'd just be
Yeah.
like that.
It
They
just
were
be
just
like
the
that.
same way.
Gotta have it. but yeah. So now we have brought up Maddie.
Yeah, I know. I rolled something privately.
Oh no.
Start
So
the
I-
fire.
Yeah, wait, maybe this like topaz cuff in gold. Topaz and gold? Yeah. Sure. She likes yellow.
That she does. Not that it matters.
Not the
Not that it
not
matters.
that about it. No, yeah, I'm going alone.
Because why else? Why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is for me.
This is very public display of like who's gonna break first. Yeah, you're going by yourself. Why wouldn't you be? This definitely isn't like a date or anything. That would be.
No, I know. It's...
Who would even think that?
I just want to have a nice
Just
time to myself before we go on.
give me a second while I find a song that is fitting for this amazing conversation that's happening between the two of you.
The brain cell is definitely back. Like, it got left at home.
Yeah, this is Team No Brain Cell. Well,
Okay.
2/3 of Team No Brain Cell.
Like the two, yeah, I was gonna say like the 2/3. The brain cell is with the person that's back at the estate.
Brain Cell
we
is with
forgot.
whoever's not there.
And then when all three are together,
Coincidentally.
it's just gone.
Yes.
Maddie sneezes every time they mention her. She's having an attack somewhere.
Maddie's dying.
700 consecutive
Oh,
sneezes.
man. Winter allergies, am I right?
all the pollen that looks like snow. It's wild.
It's weird.
As you are having this extraordinary moment where Deah is showing her true abilities as a deceiver. This seems like the best song for it.
As soon as it plays.
Oh, God damn
I
it.
see the
F5.
name.
I see the name.
Sneaky.
Sneaky snitch.
You put two really
There it
fucking
is.
good liars together in a room, and it's just nothing works there.
It's like putting two magnets facing each other. It just doesn't work well.
They only has a base +4 of deception. It never works for her except for when it did.
Whoa, don't you have a plus 12?
Plus
Yep.
14, according to my sheet here. For
That's
deception.
correct.
I got a whole 10 more. Why couldn't I have lied?
Deah, you are able to find some jewelry that will go well with your outfit.
Yeah.
It costs 100 gold.
Okay. How much does the dress cost as well? I didn't.
The dress is 10 gold.
Okay.
That's pretty much standard for fine apparel.
Okay.
And you change out of the dress, and now you and Ro are walking back to the estate.
Yes.
And Deah is trying hard to hide the fact that Ro definitely knows.
Well, fine. It's fine.
Who would even? I would never even say anything, even if it was, which it isn't. But I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, because it's just a night alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a spa day.
Yeah, you and
Just-
Maddie are both separately going
Yeah.
to a different thing alone on the same night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what she's doing, honestly.
Who would even?
She's her own person.
I'm not even gonna make you make a deception check. You don't get one.
No, I don't.
You don't.
deserve to
You just
roll
don't get one.
You do not deserve one.
It's not an
That's
option
right.
anymore. You completely failed in every way, shape, and form. So
So who asked who on the date, Deah?
There's no one. There's no date.
Who asked who?
There's no date.
I'll keep
I know what
asking
you're
this
talking
until
about.
you tell me.
I
Who
have to
asked
go
who?
right now. I think the oven's off.
Oh, the oven in the kitchen where Maddie usually is?
No, I know.
That's weird.
Deah starts fucking sprinting away as fast as possible.
Ro is
soon as
yelling
he-
after, who asked who?
Ro, you can't even manage to stick behind her for one round because with a
Ro's
dash.
not trying?
Oh yeah, I figured, but still, like, gone. Deah's gone.
I have the mental image of this happening right outside the gates and Deah sprinting in the door and the guards look at Ro as she's screaming, "Who asked who?"
It can be very intimidating when I want to be.
Car's just like, okay.
Why are you
Why
running?
are you running?
Why are you
Weird
running?
shit by now. I'm telling you, as a group, we do a lot of weird shit. So they're probably like, okay.
Be fair to them, we did just buy a farm.
I was about to say, Gale's hanging out with the sheep.
In the last few days, those guards have seen some shit. A whole flock of sheep just came through and we're chasing each other now.
Mm-hmm.
Adventures.
Hey Connor, there is one thing I would like to do that's really simple.
Yep.
Mainly because I want the image of it. How much does a straw hat cost?
Straw hat?
Yeah.
Like 2 copper.
Okay. Mercy's buying a straw hat and handing it to Gale before he goes out to the field.
Oh, I've seen one of these.
I was gonna put on the straw hat.
Well,
Might need to. Gale's get adjust it so that way it fits with the antlers. The baby
Okay.
antlers that are starting.
I like this. This is good.
The hat
It'll keep the
selection.
sun off of me.
Yeah, that's the point.
I don't really need that, but it'll be cool. I like it. It feels official.
I mean, sort of like how you have to have your captain hat when we're on sea.
Very true. Very true. If you're going to be a pirate, you have to have the proper hat.
You now have
Yes.
your shepherd's crook that I made you and the hat.
Aye. It's actually really handy for clearing off the snow in lots of areas. Make sure they got a place to eat as we're walking around.
Fair enough. Enjoy the hat, Gale.
I will. Thank you.
I just want to
proudly
keep.
display the hat.
I just want to keep adding to Shepherd Gale looks so badly.
Mm.
Gale's wardrobe is secretly bigger than all of ours combined. Different outfit for every occasion, and I
Well-
love it.
This is the question: does Gale have a collection of hat lists that you have to keep track of now?
I'm gonna have to start keeping a list of hats at this point because this is now becoming a thing.
Quest up drawings of Gale in all his hats, just like the faces, just like just the faces, but just pirate hat, straw hat, big antlers thing, like the helmet.
Aye. We need to
all
look.
these outfits. So as that is occurring, Maddie, did you want to have a scene with Gale?
Sure. Am I just looking at the sheets?
Well, actually, Gale is currently with the sheep as you know. He has his new hat. He has his new crook.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I can have a scene with Gale.
I hope you guys
So
can hear the
Gale-
sheep noises.
can.
I do.
Very excellent.
Gale.
Oh, hi, Maddie.
I'm gonna be out for maybe a few days, maybe like 2 days. I'm gonna go back to the bakery to do stuff.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you need anything in the bakery at all? Or
I mean, I could make a list. Kid, I'll take anything, honestly. Everything's really good. I can keep it in the snack pouch. It's good to have. Is something wrong? Does Finn need any help, or Amelie need any help?
no, I
Oh.
just needed to go there. I need to roll deception.
You do, because Gail's looking at you like, what the heck is going on?
Give me a second.
Right.
If my sheet opens up, thank you. Okay. Where's deception? And I think it's on normal mode. I hope.
We'll see.
That's a 3.
That's a 3.
Right.
But it's plus 10.
So
Oh, but the inside.
I should probably roll just to see. Well, that's an 18 on the die plus 2 for 20.
I feel like the dice bully me.
Right.
You do not believe her
no.
at all.
Right. So you're just going home.
Yeah!
Right. For reasons. Right. You're gonna leave all your sheep here.
I'll come back to eventually. There's something important I have in mind right now.
Right. Right. Gonna leave Deah here too.
No.
Oh. Right.
The sheep believe him.
Yep. There you go.
I'm dying. There's too much
Mm.
fun.
Right.
Ew, don't look at me like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I hate that look. You gave me the look like my dad did.
It is a knowing look. Maddie, you can be honest. I'm not gonna say anything. If you don't want me to.
I'm going on a date with Deah. Are you happy?
Actually, I very good. It's about damn time. You both like each other. It's not that difficult to notice.
Buddy's
Because neither of you are doing a really good job of keeping it not from being noticed. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You like each other.
I'm such a bad liar.
Phil's gonna pat her on the shoulder. It's alright. It's alright. I'm happy for you. This is good. Just take it slow. Enjoy your time with each other. Honestly, it's probably a good thing you're doing it now rather than waiting, because out of all the places we've gone that have good places to actually go on some sort of romantic one-on-one time together, this is one of the nicer places if you like doing that sort of thing.
Yeah, why do you think I'm doing it now, before we're leaving Sursane?
That's what I was saying. That's a good call. Complimenting you. That's a good thought.
No, I just want to point out, Gail. I know you know this. Do not tell anybody that we're going on a date.
Well, now that you've told me, I'll make sure not to tell anybody.
Please, I am gonna
Unless
die
there's
on the spot.
Look, unless there's some sort of danger or something like that. Now that you've asked, I won't say anything.
Okay,
Just kinda-
good.
Alright.
Actually, can I roll insight just to check?
Go for it. Might as well.
Okay. Where's my sheet again? It keeps disappearing. Okay. Insight. No.
It's a 26. What do you mean, eh?
God, my goodness, that high.
Gail's being completely honest. Alright. Okay, now that I've been told, I'm not gonna say anything. Don't worry.
Okay, Gail. I know you guys are a bit nosy on this. I just want to make sure.
I'm just being curious.
Bless you.
Sorry. Bug flew up my nose. It happens sometimes. No, it's alright. You need your privacy just like anybody else does in that situation. I got no problem not saying anything. Just so that way I know where you are in case something bad happens. I have an idea of where you'll be at and who you'll be with. That'll be fine.
Oh, okay, Gail. I mean, the only reason I'm heading to the bakery is to get ready, and make something for Deah before we head to the date.
That would be nice. That would be
Yeah.
nice.
It's just to avoid suspicion!
And that's fine. You can avoid all the suspicion you want. People will still notice, but I won't do anything that if anybody yells at me for on a regular basis. I'll act completely normal.
Okay. I'll believe you on that, Gail.
Alright. I
She just
appreciate
squints-
that.
She just squints when she's about to leave. just...
Thank you, Maddie. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay. Okay, Gail. I appreciate it. She's gonna run out.
Oh, before I'll leave it a list of stuff to pick up at the bakery. Have fun.
Okay.
Stop eating that. You don't need to be eating all of the grass. Leave some for your sisters. Leave it for your sisters. Come on now.
So, as Maddie rushes off to prepare for her date, and Deah also is ready for their date, we're going to take a quick break there for a little bit. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, and we will see you all then.
See ya then. We are back.
So, you all have various things that you've been doing during your downtime. Meanwhile, I just almost said bro. Deah and Maddie have been working towards having themselves a nice little date. But before the date, I have to ask a question to one specific person. Ro, what are you going to do?
What you've asked me is a very good question. I feel like Ro did threaten to go talk to Maddie. And if Maddie's not at the estate, the next best guess is probably the bakery, for sure. And even if Maddie's not at the bakery, Finn's there. Which Ro doesn't know if Finn knows. But she's gonna plant the seed. Yeah. So Ro's gonna go to the bakery.
Okay. Ro, you start making your way over to the bakery. We're gonna make a luck check. Ro, roll me a d20. Odds or evens. Maddie, tell me odds or evens. Which one do you want?
Should I say it out loud right now? Or...
No.
Okay.
I'm rolling me dice.
I'll just tell you.
Now.
Okay.
Say it.
Even.
Even.
Okay. It's a 10 on the die.
Okay. Maddie's there.
Oh shit!
Ro just kind of leans on the counter.
Am I just... I don't know what I'm doing.
That's up to you. But you're at the bakery.
Well, I was gonna like briefly talk to my dad, and then I found out Ro shows up. I'm like, Ro, what are you doing here?
Hey, you could say that. So, I was talking to Deah. You know of her.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna. She expressly told me that you two are going on a date. Ro's playing all her cards here. She's really hoping that this is the right conclusion, because Deah was kind of giving off the vibe. Because Deah never told her.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ro.
Can I roll some insight on that?
I'm gonna deception that.
I can sincerely doubt.
I need to say, Maddie, you have to roll with disadvantage because
I'll do
fucking
it. I'll
totally
do
shot
it.
your chance. Oh!
Maybe I can beat this roll.
Yikes! You can roll if you want, but a natural one's a natural one.
Damn.
I still got a 4 on the die. That's +2. That's a 6. But you know,
It's
still higher than me.
it's a natural one.
Yeah. The way Maddie delivered that, I don't know what you're talking about. She's not telling the truth.
Okay, so that's a yes. So this date that you're definitely
Can you
going
not
on.
talk about it when my dad is in front of us right now? I didn't even tell him that yet.
Hold on a second. Hi, Finn, Ro, we've met. Could you perhaps,
It was bound to happen.
just like for Maddie's sake, could you cover your ears lightly?
I don't mind either way, but like
Yeah.
this was bound to happen.
Of course it was. Anyone with eyes.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, it was pretty clear for a while there.
Yeah, the question I kept asking Deah, but she refused to tell me. Who asked who?
Oh, that's I have no idea actually.
Maddie. Who
What?
asked who?
Who asked who?
Did. I asked.
Wow. Okay.
Mm.
That's not how I thought that would go.
Very
but you
good
know what?
job, sweetie. Good to hear.
Don't give me that look, Dad. I swear to God.
So like, where you guys going?
Why do you need to know?
I was just curious. Maybe I could recommend a place, but if you tell me where you're going, then maybe I could tell you a better place to go.
Why are you that curious, Ro?
I'm just trying to help out some friends.
Okay. Look, I was just gonna. What?
Ro has to roll a deception now.
Yes, Ro does.
What?
Oh no.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll roll it on the computer.
You have
Yeah.
the best. Us is the best. Deception.
I mean,
17 on
yes, I have
deception.
to insight that, right?
Yup.
Okay.
She's not telling the truth.
What are
No.
you talking about, Ro?
I'm just, you know me. I love helping people.
What are you planning?
No. You know, okay, I'm gonna lay it out for you straight. I was gonna spy on you. I was definitely going to spy on you.
I have a feeling you did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
surprised.
here's my counteroffer. For exactly no money, I will stand guard outside of the restaurant to make sure the rest of these chuckle fucks don't bother you guys.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay. So where are you going?
We're just going to a restaurant somewhere in the Gold District. I don't know the name, so I don't.
You see very briefly, you see Finn's eyes just kind of go.
Look, Dad, it's fine.
I just widen for a second. He's like, okay.
Rose gonna think about something for a second. Go. When you see it, act surprised that Deah did it. But you wanna know how I found out? You wanna know how I really found out that this was happening?
What?
Okay. I was definitely not helping Deah pick out clothes. We went to a jewelry store and there was this, oh my god, there was this huge woman. God, she was, whew. But anyway, Deah had this little yellow, it was a little topaz, and she was like, "Do you think Maddie will like it?" And I said, "Yeah." I think she will. And then
Oh
Deah said,
my
"I mean, I'm not going on a date or anything." Huh. You know, for a liar, she's really bad at lying sometimes.
We're equally bad at lying. She
It's
didn't
true.
have to pick out jewelry for me.
You know, she told me she was going on a little self-care day. And for a second I believed her. I was like, why would Deah lie to me? I'm trustworthy. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah. So yeah, okay, now I know where you're going. I'll be outside of the door. Holding up
Okay.
anybody. I'll interview everyone who tries to come in and I will be very subtle. Don't worry. I can vet the place if you want. Nah, that's too much.
Bro, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm rooting for you guys. Have been since you guys basically started making moon eyes at every
Oh my god!
since day one. It's basically been nonstop. But good luck. Have fun. Can I get a cupcake? How?
Yes, we're selling them for 5 copper.
Ro does a gold.
It's a lot more than a copper is typically worth, you know.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
you were one part that gave us Maddie, and Maddie is a delight.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna ask you to leave now. Thanks.
Good luck talking to your dad about your very fun date with Deah.
Uh-huh. Good luck with that one. So, you're going on a date with Deah.
Yeah.
Into the Gold District?
Yeah.
Okay. Be careful, of course, but
I know. Look, it's not like I'll see them. It's okay.
are you sure? Because that sounded a lot like Julianne that they were just describing.
Oh, it did sound like her, didn't it?
Yep.
Rose said she'll protect the door. I'm pretty sure she'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, but still. I hope you have fun, sweetie. I really do hope you have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Deah seems like a nice girl. Maybe a little rough around the edges, but she still seems like a really good girl.
I mean, that's what I liked about her. I'm not entirely sure what to wear on the date, though, exactly.
I have a feeling that Deah is not exactly the most picky woman. So I think you can just go with whatever you feel your best judgment is. I hope you guys can hear the music for this moment right now.
Yep.
Yeah. I wonder what Amelie's doing. She's not like nosing in, is she?
No, she's just leaning on the table and just kind of giving the knowing look. She knows. She's just paying attention.
Wow! What?
Nothing. Nothing at all. You should go get dressed.
Okay. Well, I mean, before that, I kind of just want to make something. I don't have flowers to give her, so I thought I could make a pastry for her. Or
That's
something.
fine. You can go ahead and do something like that.
Okay. So basically, before the date, she's gonna make a pastry, specifically something that Deah might eat. That's not too sweet. So it's supposedly a melon pan turtle bread. It looks like a turtle, but it's a melon sweet bread.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. It's just cute turtle bread.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Make a chef's kit check.
Shit, there's so...
It should be under actions now.
Is it under action? Is it under
Yep.
other
Scroll to the
now?
bottom.
Okay, it's under other, so...
Yep.
Do I just...
Click it.
That's...
Fuck me. That is 33. It comes out very, very well.
Yay!
So yeah, you have your food, and you get dressed for the date.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ro, Maddie only took you at your word and did not roll an insight check on you.
Mhm.
Are you just going to keep watch and vet people, or are you going to tell everybody else?
I am so sorry for your trust, Maddie. I will be telling everybody else. Yeah.
I mean, she's at the bakery, so she wouldn't know that.
Without Deah around. Good God, without Deah around. Far enough away that Deah's passive can't. Deah's extreme passive.
Yep.
I'm gonna say,
So.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I was gonna say, you do not find Rudy anywhere.
Yeah. Rudy is gone. She's nowhere. You don't know where Rudy is.
Ro uses her comm disc.
Rudy.
It's on
Rudy,
a different,
Rudy,
it's on a
Rudy,
different
Rudy.
plane.
It
She does not
is
respond.
it is on a different plane. It's technically on a demi-plane, so it's not affected by the broken sky, so it doesn't work.
Not work.
Okay. Well, Ro's just gonna keep doing comm disc for everyone except for Deah, because that seems to be the best way to not tell Deah that Ro knows exactly where, when, and how the date is happening.
you're able to reach out to Gale and to Mercy with no issues. Haru is interested, and if he can assist you in any way, he will. But he will not be directly there spying. Let me see if he has any spells that can help you guys. No, he does not.
I have to go look at my tattoo because it's alter self, so I want to have that up and prepared ready.
That's super easy. Alter self basically allows you to adjust your height by plus or minus 1 foot, your appearance by more or less whatever you want, and I believe. Let me double check the features portion of it, because that part I always forget. So hold on.
So are we getting gnome or dwarf though?
Oh, I was gonna go with gnome with a curly mustache. Very maitre d'.
If you went down a foot, you were going gnome. If you went up a foot, you would go dwarf.
Basically, yeah.
Ro likes to feel tall. Ro will go up a foot. Tall dwarf, curly stash.
Yeah. So, you can also have, as a choice, natural weapons. So, like fangs, claws, stuff like that. You can do an aquatic adaptation, so breathing
Just
underwater.
A person.
Yeah, just a normal person. I figured. I had to run through that just to make sure.
Yeah. Trust me, every
your
day the thought. Claws.
Your alter state works no problem. That's our alter self works no problem. Mercy and Gale, you guys have been alerted to this by Ro.
I already knew.
That's so not fair.
Maddie came and told me. She's not the best at lying a lot of the time.
Yeah, Deah told me that she was doing a self-care day, all by herself, with a fancy new dress and some jewelry that Maddie might like.
Right, so the person who only likes stabbing people and only gets joy from stabbing people in books.
Yeah.
And her pet dragon is going to take care of herself and do some rich people things. Doesn't.
Yeah. The math, I'm not good at math, didn't add up.
Right.
But yeah, I'm going to spy. Fully welcome to come along. And you know, I'm just gonna look and see what's happening.
All right. Well, I would, but I give my word that I wouldn't spy or anything like that. However, if something does go wrong, or something goes hilariously wrong, let me know and I will come running then. As long as I'm not spying, then I'm not breaking my word.
Exactly. Okay.
Good.
And then Ro will call Mercy. Before I start, you've made no promises not to do anything, right?
Not today.
Okay, well, I am going to go spy on Deah and Maddie's date.
They're going on a date?
Yeah. They're both horrible liars.
I mean, surprisingly, a lot of this party is.
Okay, speak for yourself. I'm pretty good at lying.
I wasn't including you. I said most, not all.
But yeah, okay. Besides that, would you like to form an alliance with me to spy on these two?
I actually have to roll for this because Mercy still doesn't really want to be around Madeline.
Don't leave me hanging.
But at the same time, she wants to because Deah.
Don't leave me hanging.
Yeah. She's gonna go. Mainly for Deah's reaction. I feel like I should go. I don't really care about Madeline's reaction, but Deah.
It's fair enough. Okay, so I actually have to look. Can Alter Self do clothes?
No.
No.
Really? Thought it did.
No, it doesn't do clothing. It can do
Everything
physical
else.
appearance, but not clothing. Disguise
Okay.
self does clothes.
Got it.
Because disguise self is like a hologram, essentially.
Ro will just put on a plain white shirt and some black pants then, because I don't think the pink outfit is really going to work in favor of the mustachioed dwarf.
So you're okay. So you're a mustachioed dwarf wearing a white shirt, black pants. The shirt's tucked into the pants. They are also a little bit shorter because Ro has shorter legs than the dwarf. So you look like a greaser, basically.
It's okay. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm very good at sleuthing.
God damn it. Okay, yeah.
I also
problem.
have the actor feat, so
That helps a lot.
I'm really counting on that one. I open this up
Okay.
for myself. Okay. I'm going. I don't know how this is gonna work.
Okay. You okay. Are you guys meeting up at the restaurant?
Well, how it was planned out is that Deah leaves the estate and then meet Maddie at the bakery, and then they go to the restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
So you are able to go and pick up Deah with no real issues. And I'm gonna leave this in your hands, guys.
Oh,
This
oh
is
God.
this is your thing.
Big
I'll
mistake.
interject every once in a while for like scene stuff, but this is you two.
I was wondering, what did the parents look while Deah came to pick up Maddie? That's what I was wondering.
They just have a
Um,
winter coat on.
No, they actually stepped away.
Oh.
They stepped into the back room. They
That's
let
very
you guys have their
polite.
moment and then walk away.
Okay. Well, I guess we're heading to the Gold District to go to the restaurant. What? I don't know the name of the restaurant.
It's just some wealthy restaurant that's in there.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
nothing.
Then-
It's nothing important for the scenery, so don't worry.
Okay. Well, yeah.
If you have a certain kind of dish in mind, then let me know. But like, it's just a restaurant.
Okay. Well, I guess we just headed into the restaurant and take our
Yeah.
seats.
You of course did have to have a reservation for the location, but
Yeah.
you managed to get one, no problem. You and Deah both sit down for your date between the two of you. Deah is wearing a kind of a pale green dress, and you can see that she is wearing jewelry, which is very much not something that Deah normally does. She has made actual visible attempts to look not like a murderer, for lack of a better term. Maddie, on the other hand, is wearing a nice sundress, white with yellow trim. And you guys have a waiter who comes forward, and they offer to bring forward drinks and food while you wait for your primary dish. And what do you guys do?
I guess you really couldn't hide it, can we, Deah?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Guess you should have at the bakery.
Was it Ro?
Yeah, it was Ro.
I'm really sorry, I tried.
It's okay. You know you didn't have to pick out jewelry.
We were going to the Gold District and a nice restaurant. And I don't have anything nice, and this is what nice people wear.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, also, she brought Toby along, and he's definitely wearing a bow tie. I don't know if the restaurant would allow it, but she she tried.
He is permitted into the restaurant, as you guys are clearly well-to-do.
He's trained, I promise.
Aw, Toby's so cute, his little
Hello,
bow
bow
tie.
tie.
Let me double check actor.
I think I get advantage.
I think
on
you get
any-
advantage.
Any checks where I'm pretending to be someone else.
Does our waiter have a really nice mustache?
It's another 15. How do you keep doing that?
I don't know. I can't say I like it.
Jill does this all the time. I've watched Jill roll 3 19s in a row in person.
Cursed
So,
hands.
Ro, where have
Yeah.
you positioned yourself? Are you outside of the restaurant, or?
That's the the question, isn't it? Because I had a plan, and then you said you have to have reservations to get in, because Ro was
You can
gonna
still
pull the
sneak
whole.
in.
Yeah, okay. Ro will sneak in then and just kind of find the table. And if Mercy, are you also coming?
Mercy does not have a disguise, so she is very much invisible.
Okay.
Got
And
it.
she's not wearing her armor, she's only wearing the elven cloak, so she's got advantage.
Got it. Stealth
Sick.
check. Stealth check from Mercy.
Good luck.
Ro, you don't need to make a check because with your performance, you basically bluff your way in.
Give me 2 seconds.
So you guys, assuming Mercy rolls well,
Give me a second.
I
okay.
believe in you.
What my
I
stealth
believe in you.
was. I wouldn't. I've only
Spring
got a
break, I
plus
believe in
2.
you.
Spring break, I believe in you.
To make it easier, I can.
I wink at
Where
it.
would you roll?
What'd you
no.
roll?
Natural 20?
Oh!
Okay.
I was
Mercy
gonna
is,
even
for once in her
roll, but I
life,
got disadvantage.
I rolled a natural 20 and a 3.
Mercy is for once in her life an absolute ghost.
Thank you, Jason, for the dice. It was
You're
good.
For once, you beat
welcome.
their passive.
So
I
it's
was
a
gonna be nice
22.
And
Oh,
roll
well.
a disadvantage if you didn't. But it's
So
an
the natural 20, I always say that you're good, you pass. And Ro, you managed to bluff your way through with no problem. So you guys both have seats, and no problem, you're able to get a pretty decent seat for the show.
Fingers up.
You guys can continue.
Oh,
Also, Jace, tell me if the music stops.
You gotcha.
So as she's just looking at the menu, she's wondering. So, is there something you have in mind that you want to eat, or?
I always like a good seafood dish. Let's see what they have.
Okay.
Hmm.
We
Oh, we
could try
could get.
for seafood.
They have calamari here. You ever had calamari?
Yeah.
It's like they bread it and it comes out with like little tentacles and well, I guess some of them are just wings, but
Yeah, I guess I'll just order seafood for today.
you don't have to have seafood. This is an
No,
ocean
it's
town, so I'm
fine.
assuming pretty much every restaurant has a seafood dish at least.
Yeah, you're able to find a seafood dish if you're looking. As an appetizer, calamari is not a problem at all. And then if you're looking for something more sustaining, you're able to get blackened salmon with fresh cooked cheesy rice, as well as a small side of what is essentially broccoli.
That sounds good. I want that in real life.
Me too. Jolly.
Yes.
What are you getting, or do you just guys want to continue on?
Yeah, I just matched with Deah. Like, she doesn't
Okay,
really.
you match.
Oh, you're
Not-
also getting the salmon.
She's not picky. She just eats whatever.
Okay.
Um,
Continue.
Okay. Hopefully the others aren't around to see what we're doing right now. I'm a bit nervous on that.
I tried to keep it on as much of the down low as possible. I went to Rose and not Gale for help because I figured Ro would be less of a snitch.
Well, Gale knows, but I don't know if he'll do anything. But I trust his word on that. I know Ro said she'll wait outside, so I'm not entirely sure.
I'm like, okay, like screening people who come in, I guess.
I guess I'm not sure. I just don't want anybody to bother us. You know how they are.
Yeah, that's why we're at a restaurant.
I mean, yeah, I
Not-
could have
not-
simply cooked at home, but
Yeah,
it's not the same.
no, it's more private anyway.
Where'd you get the jewelry piece, by the way?
Oh, God, I don't. Bro knew a a place. Apparently she'd been to the gold district. I don't remember the name though.
Yeah, that's fine. It is a lovely piece, though.
That's good. That's good. I don't wear jewelry a lot. It's not. Well, I don't wear a lot of nice things. I wear quality things. Jewelry tends to. Well, if you wear an earring in a fight, you know, sometimes it. Anyway.
It's fine, Deah. I mean, it just looks nice on you. That's what I'm saying.
Thanks. You look very nice tonight.
Thank you. This is really awkward.
Deah doesn't know what she's doing at all.
She doesn't know either.
I have never been on a date. I don't know what we do here.
I
We
don't-
eat, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah, my brother was always better at this. I don't know if you want to call dates, but it's still better. And even I didn't even talk about this stuff with my captain, like very briefly, but not a lot.
Talk though?
Yeah, and sometimes he'd look really wistful, and I asked him about it once, and he didn't really go into detail. And I don't like the press, you know. But I never needed to go to him for advice because by me, I was never interested.
Did Aristotle say anything?
No, better not. On a fucking date, keep his nosy, godly piece of nose out of it.
Oh god, he sounds nosy.
Nosy as hell.
I have no idea. I'm just reading the chat right now.
Yeah, they're making bets in the background.
Okay, that's so. Reaching out? What is that?
Hand
Like
to
to
go
go
back
back
to
to
hand.
You meant gestures! Oh, okay, fine. Well, I was gonna do that, but I didn't mind chat at all. I guess Maddie can try reaching out to his hand. It's not air still this time. I swear to God, I will slap him even though he's not physically there. I promise it's not air still, I swear!
Okay. It's fine, I guess.
Oh my god. Jeez, what are the others bickering about now? Are they still just watching this?
They are very quietly watching this. I would assume that they would realize, since Deah is so perceptive, there's no way to talk. So instead they're writing.
Also, have you met Mercy and Nora? They've been friends for now like 3 years. They know how to do this.
Also, but you're very invisible.
I am.
So yeah, the writing.
So, you guys, would you like me to continue on with narration?
Yes.
Yeah, you can take it from here.
So you guys will go on and have finish up your meal. It is delicious, to be expected. It is a full course meal, so dinner, appetizer, entree, and then dessert. The full cost of the meal is what does it be? I think it will be 10 gold for you guys.
Okay.
Yes, Joe.
I just want to say that as soon as Ro sees them getting up to leave, Ro is running out the door, dropping Alt herself, and leaning against the wall like she's been there the whole time, standing there.
Subtlety. Are you? You're just rushing out.
Not like out of my It's kind of like...
Okay, stealth check then.
Okay.
As you are.
I'm gonna click the thing. Still.
Still not stealthy enough for Deah.
Yeah, but she doesn't know who that is. She's just like, oh,
The
guys
mustachio.
leaving at the
Some
same
dude,
time
what
with
the
us.
fuck?
Hey, wow.
So Mercy, I'm not gonna make you roll. Your natural 20, you're fine. You have been secured. You don't have to worry about it.
Agent man.
So yeah, you guys make your way out of the diner, and there is Ro leaning against a wall in a t-shirt and black slacks in the middle of winter. It's a bit cold.
But they fit her.
They fit her.
You wearing the same outfit as this dwarf that just came out. That's funny.
This is just my casual look, you know. I don't want to stick out too much.
Bro, how long have you been standing there?
I guess I was kind of waiting for you guys. I didn't see you when you came in, so probably. How long has the date been happening?
An hour-ish.
45 minutes, maybe.
Should I roll insight on that?
You can if you want.
Oh my god.
I would
gonna
like to
say
point
Greta
out,
would-
I don't think anyone knows Ro has Ulta Self yet.
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I
either.
don't know, but I'm still gonna roll
that really
insight,
quick.
so-
Oh!
Wow! Okay.
You've only been here about 45 minutes.
Haven't seen anyone, so you guys, your date was perfectly safe.
How are you not cold?
You know, I'm so dumb. I just forgot a jacket. I'm pretty cold, and I would it'd be nice to go home.
I'm
Go
sorry.
home, bro.
It's stood outside. You could have brought a jacket.
I didn't think about it. I'm so used to not being outside in the winter. You know how it is.
And I will point out, Circean is northern temperate, which means it's cold during winter, and it's nighttime, so it's very cold during winter.
Can I do something for fun?
Yeah.
Mercy's invisibly standing beside Ro as they're talking about this, and since they cannot see it, Mercy wants to take her hand, which she is naturally warmer than everyone else in this group except for maybe Gale and Haru.
Yeah.
I just put them on the back of Ro's neck.
Rose does a little like. Sorry, I just got
That small reaction is fucking great.
a cold chill. Yeah, I didn't see anybody. There's some. Did you guys see that like fucking sketchy dwarf?
No.
He like he
I
ran
mean,
past me. I don't know where he was
Yeah.
going.
It's fine.
Dumb mustache. Dumb
I'm sure he had-
mustache.
Probably forgot to
Uh-huh.
feed the cat or something.
Right. Left the stove on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kids have fun.
Yeah, go home and get a coat. Sit there.
Those fingertips
Fire.
are like turning blue. It's like, yeah,
Oh my god. Just go. Just go.
Ro runs as fast as her little legs can take her.
As soon as they're out of sight, Mercy's gonna drop invisibility, grab Ro, and go, Do you want me to carry you back? I'm much warmer than you.
No, I just want to go.
Do you want my
I didn't
coat?
think yeah, I didn't think this through.
And Mercy's gonna take the spare coat she keeps in her bag for the dogs and put it over Ro's shoulders.
I am very cold.
So, your dinner finishes up. You two begin. Well, what would you guys want to do after the dinner?
I don't know.
They'd probably kind of meander around a bit before going back to the estate. You know, like a nighttime
that is-
stroll. You could stick a friend.
You guys begin kind of taking a stroll around Circean itself, and in the night during winter, it's a different feeling than you've really ever been familiar with, Deah, your entire life. the world around you feels almost muffled and quiet, as the snowfall seems to almost just deafen everything else. And as you guys begin walking through the park that is in Sursane, you really are taken by the beauty of this entire situation.
For once, the snow seems really pretty.
Yeah. I guess I never really looked at it because you've mostly been adventuring.
Yeah, mostly been miserable at how cold it is. I mean, I guess snow is always kind of nice to look at, but like it's cold and wet.
Yeah.
I am not adapted to the cold.
I figured, yeah. Hmm. I don't know what to do.
I think this is very much an in-character moment between the two of you, as you don't really realize what you need to do during this. You're in the middle of a date, and
Toby is
you've
here as
never
well.
done
He
this
glows.
Toby glow.
He glows.
oh yeah, Toby as a candle dragon can make himself emit light if you want.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, Michelle, neither one of them.
You've never been on a date before or asked someone out or I
No.
don't know. Why not? I mean, you've had like a normal life for most of your life. I thought you met someone who caught your interest before.
One time, let's say, just didn't end it well.
Oh no?
No.
Do you need me to stab someone?
No.
You need to hunt someone down?
Oh no. No, it's fine. It's all in the past. It's nothing.
Okay, well. It's not important. Just curious.
I never really had the chance to like somebody.
Great.
I mean, in context, she means as in like, her family kind of pressures her to go on dates with other people that she don't really like. Okay.
It's her automatic response. You want me to kill that guy for you?
Technically, it's a girl, but no, you don't have to kill her. I'm over it.
The offer's on the table.
Look, it's fine. It's not like they're here or anything. It's just only us right now.
Rue.
So, you guys continue on with your brief walk around the park. And you guys begin making your way back over to the estate. And you guys realize as you're doing so that you're walking back to your home where you prepare for jobs that are life-threatening and dangerous. And this was probably the first and maybe only normal moment you guys will have in a very long time.
Chill. I'm not entirely sure what to do now.
You think I know?
once we step back inside, it's just we're back to working.
Yeah, it's kind of an odd feeling. I mean, I've never felt like a normal girl, so it's just entirely new to me.
I mean, we could do it more often, if you like.
Sure. It's kind of nice.
I hope so.
I-
Dear God, these useless lesbians.
Useless asexual.
They don't know what to do.
Should we sneak in the back? Should we go through the front door?
I feel the need to remind the two of you out of character. You'd be well aware that behind the house is the greenhouse, where Gale is.
He goes to like a window.
I was
and
gonna
there's
let them just do that.
I mean, Gale knows. Okay?
From the second floor of the greenhouse, you see the towering form of Gale pressed up against the panes.
Gale already knew. You told Gale. But like, we're still operating under the assumption that no one else knows. I don't want to be teased.
I'm not sure what.
You can, if you guys want to sneak in through the back of the estate, you can do so. I'll require stealth checks from the two of you.
If anyone else sees me in a dress, I'll kill them.
I can't.
Contested perception checks from Gale, Mercy, and Ro.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good.
Oh,
Oh! Oh! I feel attacked!
Absolutely not. That was a 30 on the die.
Okay, so Chase.
Gale got a 1. Gale's building snowmen outside.
Oh no, it's a Rosies.
So just for my clarification, we're talking about as like from the you said the back of the estate, right? So are we talking the curved section of like the U? So like the spot where there's only one door out, or the spot where the courtyard is with the
You mean
fountain?
like where the fountain is?
Yeah.
I guess the fountain.
The fountain?
There.
Okay.
Sure.
So in that case, Ro doesn't even have to leave her room. She can look out the window. And as she does, Ro, you are peering out your window and you see just a faint trailing glimpse of Maddie's white sundress with the yellow trim as it sneaks in through one of the doors.
Did you see anything?
They're back. They're in the building. They have entered the nest.
Mercy, your invisibility has faded.
Yeah, she snapped it off when we were heading back to give her the jacket.
Yeah, I just make absolutely sure. So, Deah and Maddie, you guys make your way back into the estate. Is there anything in particular you guys want to do, or what? How are you gonna end the date?
Gonna eat melon bread, I guess. Right?
Yeah, I forgot I made
More bread.
melon bread.
Maddie presents you a small, literally a turtle-shaped piece of bread.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah. They're melon pan, so they just taste a bit bitter, but also sweet.
Oh, and it's bread.
And they're turtles.
And turtles. Bread is the direct path to a girl's heart.
Yep. I guess in a sense of like if they're heading to bed, God, God, I'm gonna regret this so much right now.
Uh-huh.
Maddie's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie's gonna quickly.
What's she gonna do?
She's gonna quickly peck Deah on the cheek. And she's like, okay, I'm going.
Okay, bye. Good night.
Yeah, good night. I forgot they're across the room, so it's just like, no.
You guys from Rose Room, as it's like one of the corner rooms, you hear.
I will take the 5 gold.
I'll pay up. I'm no stinge anymore.
To be fair, I think this is just a running thing now, is the party needs to start making 5 gold bets. I've already lost 5 to Gale, so.
Yeah, that's the date.
So
Thanks
you
for coming along
guys.
with this ride, everyone.
So, you two go back to your rooms, which are across from each other. I will point out on
Don't worry
the
about
map
it.
of the estate.
Don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it.
Ro, you turn in for the night, and you begin to drift off to sleep. And Mercy, you begin to make your way back to your room. And I'd just like a brief perception check from you.
Why did I know that's what you were gonna say, motherfucker? I may have also lost Cam. Yep.
Yep, you got titty
Cam
cam.
went
You got booby.
At least I'm wearing a
cam.
nice shirt today. I'm wearing a nice
It's a
shirt
nice
today, at
shirt,
least.
so.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was nice.
Perception. I still have luck because I used those carving from the night before.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is bad, I've got another die.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, get a reroll. Much better. The first was a 2, the second's an 11, 11 plus 6, so 17.
Okay, that's good. You see that stuck between the two doors on your balcony, like leading out from your balcony, is a piece of paper that's been folded and tucked into it.
Never trust like this, but... And she's just gonna yank it out.
Okay. Unfolding the piece of paper, you look on it, and written on it is the very brief message that says, "Sis, tried to come by to see you to say hi and have a chat. Just missed you. Tried to find me. Looking to talk. Dash N.
Dash what?
N."
Oh, that's... Why is she here? Why is Nurse? No. I've all been one. Should I tell? I can wait till morning, right? I was already asleep. She was passed out in bed. I don't want to disturb the two that just came back from their date. I haven't seen Moody in hours. I wonder if Gail's still up. She's gonna track down because
Making snowmen in the
Making
backyard.
snowmen outside,
I
yes.
was like, Mercy does not want to be alone.
Fuck, I forgot that.
Mm-hmm.
Gail's outside then?
I will say one thing. Gail, you can make me one kind of like perception check for like the past.
Ooh, that is a 15 plus 8, I believe. My sheet closed on me. Give me a second.
23.
Yeah, 23.
Okay, let me just double check their sheet.
I don't even know
No,
what
it's
class this
plus
fucking person is.
9 because this doesn't have the goggles included in perception.
What tape?
So it's a 15 plus 9 for 24.
24? Cool. Where's your skills?
I don't even know what class it is, so I can't help you with this. I left the evil siblings up to you.
Okay. So you would have actually very briefly seen as someone was coming out, not coming out of the house, but like coming out from inside the courtyard, someone who climbed up the wall and then vaulted off and then ran away.
If Gale would have seen that, Gale would have run after him.
I figured.
Yeah. Gale's gonna run after him.
Oh, no, I know. And as you
Alright.
go sprinting after them, just like a ghost, there's a section of the ground where like it looks like something heated up very briefly and the snow melted away and there's the footsteps of that.
All right. Take a note of that.
I will say, huh?
Gone to look. Gale would
Oh,
have
no,
gone
no.
to look. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can kind of sneak around and find what was happening, but like you see footsteps that led from the courtyard itself to like the wall of the building.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can make an investigation check trying to figure out where they went past that point, because at that moment there's no real like footprints to
It's
follow.
4 on the die.
Okay, worth a shot then.
Yeah.
So you know someone went to the building, went in, then came back out. And
All right.
I will point out one thing for you. However they managed to disappear, it was obvious. There is a circle, like melted in the snow. You can find another one if you want.
All right. Yeah. We'll go
Start
look
hunting
in.
around for that.
All right.
Okay, make me a perception check then. You'll basically be like outside of the actual estate grounds, like out of the wall.
Much better. That's 16 on a die for 27.
27?
Well, no, investigation. I keep closing my sheet.
Why do you keep doing that?
I don't know why I keep doing that.
Oh, this one is perception, by the way.
Oh, perception. Yeah,
Yeah,
then
this
plus
is
9
perception.
for 25.
Okay, man. So, you think you know why the guards probably didn't pick up on this. You see that you do find another one of the circles like burned into the ground. It is just right up against the wall. So anyone from on the wall was just looking right over them.
Got it. Oh, shit. I'll have to point that out. Alrighty. Point that out to one of the guards as I'm going by. Keep an eye out right along the wall. Somebody decided to get a hold of us and we're not sure who yet. But then Gil will go back to making snowmen. And keeping an eye out. Just
Yeah.
to,
I think from this point on. But
very, very taken into making this one like really, really big one. And now they are Gale sized, so we're talking like, 7 foot tall snowmen.
I love it.
I will say, forgive me on that for not really telling you, Jace, but I knew what she had on her person, so catching her was an extremely difficult task.
Got it. That's fair. All right.
So, you're making snowmen, and Mercy, you can see Gale is out there.
Hey, bud.
Hey.
Have you seen anyone around the estate?
That was for you, wasn't it?
One of them knows where we are.
Wanna who?
My sister.
All right.
This one's complicated. I
All
would
right.
panic more if it was any of the other siblings than her. Nurse always been kind of complicated. I don't know
Okay.
if we can trust her, but I don't think she's here to attack.
Well, if she was here to attack, she could have done it. She got in without people noticing, circle burnt to the ground right outside the wall. I caught her on her way out, but she had a quick way out. Got over the wall pretty quick. I was busy. Wasn't expecting that sort of thing again. So, talk. Why complicated?
Nurse almost left with us back when we escaped. She
Okay.
doesn't really have loyalties to Dad in the sense of wanting to do whatever the rest of them want. She just wants a family.
I can understand that.
Which is why she almost left with us. She backed out at the last minute, which makes this complicated.
Alright.
She says she's nearby. Can you watch me while I see where she is?
Aye. Let's go into the greenhouse, though.
And she's taking off her chest armor this time before Connor.
Look, I wrote up the eye to have a certain thing that it does to things above it. I have to do it, okay? And it's not like you can't just have Haru make whole the armor.
I know, but that makes her feel bad.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, stepping into the greenhouse. Gale has very clearly made this place his home, and very easily. The greenery itself does seem to be thriving, for lack of a better term, and Gale does not appear to be terribly bothered by the presence of it, not cutting much of it back, and in some places even using it to his benefit, shall we say. The very top floor of the greenhouse, and I will say, just for saying, the entire building is warm. It's quite warm. With all the improvements you guys have been making to the building, you guys know that some heating runes have actually been installed into this area. That way the greenhouse can survive even during winter. Making your way up to the third floor, you see Gale's small bedroom area, for lack of a better term. And would you like to just cast that there?
Yeah. Show me Narissa Arya.
Okay. I will have to roll for Narissa, and she has a full sheet, so I can just drop it.
Yeah, that does not make me feel happy, Connor. In fact,
It's
that
okay, bud.
sparks dread.
It's okay.
Fuck me.
She doesn't have anything that would stop
Plus 11 to
it.
stealth? Fuck is she?
No. Okay, yeah. So she does not have anything to provide any advantage to it, which means it's a flat wisdom roll. No, charisma. Sorry, my mistake. I said the wrong thing. But her charisma is nothing remarkable. Nope. It's a 4. She does not see it. You begin to use your observance using the Eye of the Fifth. And your chest splits open, revealing the dull red eye, and you feel your vision pull away, but it does not pull away too far. Your vision pulls off over towards... Where did I put you? Can I ping? I hope I can ping. Right around here. Can you guys see the little
Vaguely, but yeah.
crosshair? Yeah, blue is like that. It's in the little forested area just above this. And you see that it pulls up and out and floats over towards that area, wherein there is a relatively small home. Well, house is probably the best word. It looks to be fairly ramshackle, hastily built, hastily assembled. For lack of a better term, you would describe this almost like a small safe haven. It is a hideout. And inside, you see that Narissa has made her way back in, and she is just kind of like sitting on her bed, kind of like twisting her hair and kind of like absentmindedly thinking to herself. And she looks, let me double check your description of her, okay?
You can look up her name, she pops right up.
Yeah, I know. She looks very much the same way that she looked the first time that you saw her. White hair, very long, bright gold eyes, ram-like horns, light gray skin, very soft face. She looks more or less the same. And right now, she has this look on her face like she's kind of staring off into the middle distance and considering her options and thinking about what she's doing. You don't know what exactly that she's thinking. With observance, you would be aware that there are more people present in this room. You're able to turn around using observance, aren't you?
I'm able to look around where she is.
Gotcha.
You let me, like, for example, when Barrett was looking at the roses, I could see those.
Okay. So, you begin to look around and you see that in the room, there are 3 people. 2 are about the same in height and size. Not terribly, like, different, but they look extremely skinny. Emaciated, almost. Under the clothing that they wear, you can see the ribs that poke out slightly and the bony arms. They look extremely malnourished, but they have this kind of not a steely resolve to them, but this religious fervor in their eyes that you best describe. And they have shaved their heads. They're by all means very much skinny, scrawny people, and the other person that is near them is very big. He stands about 7 foot tall. He's like Gale's height. And this guy has skin like... It'd be best to describe it almost like crocodile skin. It's cracked, it's white, and pale in places where the calluses have built up and peeled and built up and peeled over years. A mixture of it is scarification. The rest of it is simple calluses that have been built up over regular usage of something. And this guy has skin like leather. You see that he has almost like bent around his hands what looks to be like these like 1/4 inch thick metal rods that were just literally bent around his fingers. He intentionally did it. And this guy is built like a freight train. He is absolutely terrifyingly strong. But they don't look like tieflings. Instead, they look like people who have done something to themselves to look more like tieflings. You see some slight incisions on the underside of their head where they've healed up, where it looks like someone has like implanted stuff under the head for like the faint bumps of tiefling horns. But you see that Narissa is dead silent. She's thinking to herself and she says nothing the entire time.
Okay. When Mercy comes out, she's gonna look at Gale and go, she's got people with her.
Alright.
Not far from here. I would take a guess, just from what I remember when I was there. There's some of Rahein's people. People who are
Alright.
falsely believing that's what Aurora wanted. She didn't do anything too weird. She looked like she was weighing options.
Yeah, you can roll insight if you want like a more detailed reading on her.
Real quick.
And how long were you around Narissa?
Well, I was there.
This is something that I will allow you to come up with because
She was there for about 6 months.
For about 6 months. Okay, I think I'll give you advantage on this just because you have a good idea on how she acts.
Thank God, I rolled a 5. 15 plus my
15?
insight, which is
Wisdom.
Yeah, just give me a second.
That's fine.
Plus 1, so 16.
16. Narissa looks almost like she is conflicted in some way. As to what entirely, you're not sure.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
Alright.
I have a feeling she's doing the same thing she did back then. She let herself doubt, and then she doubts and she doubts and she doubts, and then she's gonna pull back. Things are different though. If nothing else, Gale, I want to ask what you think I should do.
Well, is she working with your dad?
Complicated answer again. Technically, she was when I was there last, but she never really got too involved with anything outside of the household.
Are the people there soldiers?
It looked like it. It looked like they'd had surgery performed on them.
I will again allow an insight check. Sorry,
Yeah.
this is one of those things where it's like you're trying to weigh up somebody and figure out what they're like.
I don't have advantage on this one, obviously.
No advantage on this.
9 on the die, 10 total.
The big guy definitely can fight. Just judging by sheer size. I mean, you don't get that. You're not that tall. You're not that muscular without being able to really throw a punch. Aside from as for the other two, you don't know.
2 of them looked really sickly. Other one, easily around your height, pretty muscled.
All right, that can happen. So here's my question then: are they hostages, or was she trying to help them get out?
Great timing on that question, Gail, for the musical sting. I mean, seriously.
It's hard to tell. Like I said, she was pretty idealistic compared to the others. She always had her own grand notions. If she got attached to them, easily could have been people she was saving. She's very loyal, if nothing else. If they aren't people she actually gives a shit about, definitely hostages. But why bring them all the way to Adela if they're hostages?
Could want to parlay. Could be trying to work a side deal of sorts. Maybe get you to back off. We've done enough around here that names are known, and she's found this place. Means at least she knew enough how to track you. It's not like we make this place that well known. So either she is just stupid enough to get caught trying to reach out to you, or maybe could these people have been impertinent to something with your dad, something he was trying to do? If they're emaciated, you're talking about war. You're trying to escape war, trying to keep from being seen. Those people don't eat much, especially if you're stuffed into small spaces on the ship.
Going through a desert.
There's that too. Where were they at? What did the place look like?
It looked like they'd put it together in a couple days. It's not too far from here. We could easily ride out with it, no issue. It's... hold on. I can remember how to... Nope, that's not how you measure with this one. Still trying to remember that.
It's go to the figure of a person, then go to the ruler.
Okay. Maybe 60
Nice.
some 60 some miles away. I mean, for us, that's nothing.
Not a lot of good options. Covering that much is about a day. I'm guessing. We ride out just to meet him. do I know about that? So, operating under the idea that she could at least be turned.
You almost won.
Not ruling exactly with your dad. According to you, they got all the markers of someone who's been smuggled out of a war zone. They've got only one person to, as a way to make sure that if something does go bad, that they've got some sort of firm of protections from what you're saying, including your sister, guiding the way out. My guess would be probably, if I were to guess, based off of what I know, my first guess would be that she wants you to hide somebody for some sort of reason. It's about the only thing I can think of. I think it's worth getting a hold of her, if nothing else.
Don't really seem to have any other option here if I want answers.
Unfortunately, that is about the only answer, because if this initial thought is wrong, and she's not here for a good reason, she's not here to help people.
Could easily attack.
Aye. We're about to get hit and dragged into that war because they want you back. I can only guess. I say we ride to him.
How do we go to where they are and them coming and attacking our place?
Aye. Don't contact him. Don't give him any sort of lead. Sneak up on him. Knock on the door. Let him know. Aye, we can find you. At least throw him off a bit. If they got ill intentions, scare the shit out of them. If they got good intentions, still scare the shit out of them. But let them know that can't be doing that. But at the very least, we're still willing to help.
Need to talk with the others in the morning.
Aye.
Damn it, I wanted to go to the library tomorrow.
This doesn't have to be done immediately. It's my guess. Could sail on it for a day.
I will
That's
say,
about what we got.
as Connor the DM, you still have time to do your stuff. I'm not going to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, you're good. This was more mercy out of her being her.
Yep.
It's kind of like when you go on a date with someone and you make them wait to make them want you more. At least that's what the ladies used to tell me back at the brothels.
That doesn't always work. That's just cruel and unusual.
To be fair, they were making money out of it, so.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's something different entirely. That's that business thing. That's just tricking people. Alright.
I'm still
Tell
going.
people. Go ahead.
But I was still going to the library tomorrow. If we feel like it, we'll go that evening. Element of surprise at night.
Aye.
If we don't, the next day. Important question.
Aye.
Can I crash on the floor in here tonight? Because I don't want to sleep alone. Knowing she knows how to get to my stuff.
Feel free.
Cool.
Ignore the walking mushrooms, obviously. So,
How big has he
so-
gotten?
How big
There-
has Syl gotten?
There's 7 of them now.
Yeah, Gail is actually correct. You've given it more than enough time and more than enough food. It is spreading.
Huh.
Or I should say splitting. So it started with Syl, then he budded, became 2, so that's 3. And then they budded and they became 6, so there's actually 9.
Aye, 9.
At least they're adorable.
Aye, they help keep an eye on things, to be fair. They can do simple things like make sure any like the weeds that are actually trying to kill other plants don't get in the way.
Do they eat
Actually
them?
pretty good helpers. No. No, they don't. They're not cannibals. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know how mushroom people work.
They're just mushrooms. Mushrooms just grow. They just need soil.
Don't act
Really,
like
they're
I
perfect for the job.
don't act like I should know this.
You're not supposed to know it, but how many things do you know are actually cannibals? Other than giants.
Dragons.
Are dragons really cannibals?
I think they would eat each other.
You know, that makes sense.
I mean, Minerva didn't judge us for eating a dragon, so how much you want to bet she's definitely ate another dragon?
I mean, that it makes sense for something that's been that big and around that long. Even for just a statement, if you think about it.
Have you never heard of colonies of people who eat each other?
What the fuck sort of books do you read?
Look,
That's messed up.
I'm from the bad parts of Bakrisha and the jungles where people sometimes tell horror stories of people getting lost in the woods and the only thing left that they can do is eat each other.
But why would you eat each other? That's not gonna do any
Because you
good.
can't find
You can
anything
always-
else to eat.
There's always something to eat.
Gail, I'm not saying I'm going to eat another person. I'm telling you the stories I've heard.
Those are terrible stories. Somebody could have done a way better job of telling a story. Scare people.
What do you expect from the man who used to put scorpions in my stuff, which I'm starting to realize now is really bad?
Well, I mean, you put scorpions in your thing and just get you looking for things. You're supposed to check for scorpions anyway.
I do, but
Same reason you check for spiders.
I'm going to sleep, Gail.
Go, alright.
I have a feeling this will go down a weird rabbit hole, and I want to have enough sleep for the morning.
Not a rabbit hole, but if you ever build a treehouse anywhere, deep forest, anywhere near caves, make sure you check for bats. They'll hang out in there sometimes.
Okay.
No bats in here though.
Just mushrooms.
Aye.
And wherever Maddie's plant went.
As the 9 sills descend upon weeds and other various things that shouldn't be here, in plant you hear them saying, "Death to the intruder!"
Right. Back in plant. I'm hold on. Gonna need Joel to calm down. This one's alright for now.
No, not Mercy. They're attacking the weeds and the
that's
dead
right.
other dead bits.
That makes sense.
They say that every time. Every single time they go after like a
Good.
weed, they scream "Death to the intruder." It's a little disturbing.
No, they're doing their job. That's why all the plants have been doing so well.
Yeah.
It only makes sense. What?
Just looking around.
Oh.
I kind of built this and then left it to you.
Aye.
Could have done worse.
There's gonna be a big tree in the middle of this at
I
some
was
point.
about to say it needs a tree.
Aye. That way we can walk through the tree.
Yeah. What? Explain in the morning. I need sleep.
Aye. I got some bedrolls and blankets and pillows and things like that we found various places if you need one. I literally just collect them.
So in other words, Ro and Gale are constantly fighting for the resources of the house.
Oh no, these aren't from the house. I just found these as we were going around on our adventures.
You steal people's bedding?
I mean, if they're dead, they're not going to use it. And most of the time, people just burn it anyway. Also, the one inn that we were in a few times ago, they had really comfortable blankets.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk soon about boundaries on stealing dead people's things that they may leave for their family.
The dead aren't gonna use it. No family's gonna need a bedroll that's in the middle of a cave in the middle of nowhere where they wouldn't even know where their family was. Just saying, the dead aren't gonna use it. We might as well.
You know, you make my head hurt.
Okay.
Okay.
As Mercy goes to sleep, and I'm assuming Gale, you will follow afterwards.
Alright.
Okay.
Bit after. Finish the snowman I was working on, and
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I've got about 15 or 16 of them out there.
Are there any other things that need to occur during this night? Okay.
Nope.
In that case, that is where we will be ending today's session. I hope that you all enjoyed yourselves. To the viewers, thank you guys for being here. Thanks to the folks in chat. Thanks to the folks who are lurking. Either way, we love y'all. We really do appreciate having you guys here. If you wanted to do us a favor, please follow us, tell your friends, spread the word along. We love having people in chat. We'd love to see some more. We stream regularly. We stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And we also upload on YouTube at Dicefunctional as well. And with that said, anything else I missed? All right. In that case, bye, stream.
Bye, stream.